Hey. All right, let's get the view right. Let's get it right. Let's set it right. Let's get it right. All right. We are here. We wanted to be on by 11 o'clock, so we about almost 2 hours late, but that's all right. We on time for us. Bread Talk Radio, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bread Talk Radio. Bread Talk TV.
Talk to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dre Lovell, Bread Talker #1. What's going on? How y'all doing?
And I'm Shareem, the Bread Talker #2. What's going on, family?
Got a lot of energy. The vibe is right. It's Friday night. I don't know what you guys are doing, but we staying in tune. We keeping with the program. We pushing on. Business is business. Fun is fun. And love is love, baby.
Let's go.
Talk to me.
Where's my family? Who's
man.
out there tonight? What's going on?
Right. I see you tuned in. Can we get some emojis and let's get some love, man? Welcome to Bread Talk TV.
Let's go.
What's going on? I'm glad you guys tuned in, man. I'm Dre Lovell again. I'm Dre Lovell. Of course, you're on my channel, my station. You did.
What's going on?
It's my lovely wife, Shareem.
Hey, guys.
And that's my son, Malik, in the background. You know what Malik stands for, right? It stands for King. So,
Al.
time is, what's going on, Mr. Reed? Beast Mode. You ready to come in, Beast Mode? Let me know if you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. We can bring you in now. We can bring you in the middle. We can bring you in later. What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Bring them in.
Come on, let's bring them in on the vibe. You ready, Beast Mode? Let me know. Throw some emojis or something. Throw some ones in the chat. Let's throw some ones in the chat. Come on, let's go. I'm calling you right now, my guy. Mac Mills, what's going on, cuzzo? What up, family? East River is in the building.
Come on, New York.
East Side is
NYC.
in the building.
This is when, you know.
Hey, this is the best time to have these late night conversations with us, man.
What's going on, Peppy?
What's going on, Beast Mode? Talk to me.
Oh, man, you know me, man. I'm in the car, man. Hey, I ain't driving. I'm at the house. I just got here. What's going on, everybody?
Hey, man, we said we was going to get on. We had to have it, man. We had to wrap up a few things for our business. Business first. This is fun. This is fun and pleasure, but business first.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. See y'all out there grinding that late midnight oil. Yes, sir.
Hey, listen. That chairman is looking real nice on us right now, man.
Yes.
We have a phenomenal organization. We have a phenomenal team. I have nothing but love and respect for our team, man. We are cultivating these relationships. It's so genuine. They got me on another high right now.
Yes, sir. That's how you got to keep it, man. Out here impacting generations and nations.
Everybody's pushing. We real pumped up on the team because it's moving now. You know, we got some momentum. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
Right.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear because
what's going on?
This is one of our
what's up, Nitra?
Queen.
Yeah. Now she rocking hard.
Okay.
Hey, Thomas, welcome, Nitra. Nitra, she just joined the business yesterday.
What's going on, Nitra? That's what I'm talking about. We got another millionaire on the call. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look here, man. We not taking no for no answer, man. I was just talking to somebody just a minute ago. I said, man, look here. Hey, this COVID-19 has impacted the world exponentially. We learning the new rules of money, and we out here killing the game, and we ain't gonna stop, bruh. It's not happening. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, man. We're gonna make sure that everybody knows about Forex. We're gonna make sure everybody knows the new rules of money for sure.
That's right. You know what? You know what was a great book? So when I was doing my painting around the house, I usually listen to these books. The one that stuck out for me was by Robert Kiyosaki. He was talking about the increasing your financial IQ.
Oh, yeah.
And he talked exclusively in the first couple of chapters about the new rules of money. And there was a lot of things in there I really didn't know, and I thought I knew. Like he was talking about how the gold standard was taken off by Nixon in 1971, and he was talking about how the new rule that ushered in this new rule of money. That's why all these people were making so much money in the 80s. But the value of the dollar was depreciating as soon as he took us off that gold standard, right? And which they started printing out more and more money. So when these little recessions came across, the value of the US dollar was slowly but surely. But look at it now, it's even worse.
Yeah, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah, each president from Reagan has printed out a significant amount of money, ushering in all this.
Must be using a lot of credit.
Digital currency is on the way.
Man, so, look here, man. It's taking the world by storm, man. Like I said before, man, the new rules of money. If people are not on this train, man, they're gonna get left behind. That dollar bill is, man, you might
froze up a little bit, my brother.
What's up?
No, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, froze up for a second.
And you froze up like,
now you
like this.
Yeah. Walk around here looking like a mannequin.
Right. He was like,
man. But now, man, this new wave that we have, man, I'm telling you, man, people better get on this train because they're gonna get left behind. They're gonna get left behind. This is everybody thinking like this might go back to normal. No, this is the new normal. This is it. You know what I mean? So they better get ready for it. Me, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and make these few $1 billion, and I'm gonna keep it moving. You know me, man. But at the same point in time, I'm trying to help everybody else for sure. So, oh yeah.
Wiping our legs.
Right, that clear. I want to make sure we come.
Let it be clear.
Yeah.
Arrow, you still
right.
here?
Arrow, what's going on? We're gonna tune into you in a little bit too. Hey, Benjamin, stay on, because we definitely want to call you in. Man, we gonna make some rounds.
Hey, you can go ahead and chime them in, man, because I don't know how much time they got. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be listening, bro. You know me.
Yeah, all right, we gonna chime you back in. We already know you are the one.
You know.
Our Drip Nation family. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and get Mr.
Oh, is that Fahad? I thought I saw Fahad.
I talked him in. Fahad better be on this. You know I
just saw him. I just saw him.
Fahad is on here. We're going to get him. All right, Thomas, I'm going to hit you back on the line.
Yes, sir.
I think I turned it around.
Okay, I see it.
We're looking at the wall back there. Yeah, I got a night. My wall is nice.
Mr. Wilkins?
Oh, we got Carl in.
Get him in here. All right, Beast.
I'm going to get you, Beast Mode. Let me get Carl up in here.
Okay. Got you.
Let's go. Nah, Earl's watching. Let me get Earl in here, man. I want to congratulate him. I got you, Carl. Let me get who we got in here? Thomas, Bazemore, Benjamin. He's always tuned in, especially when we got the Saturday ones going on. Culture Talks. Benjamin, tune in, my brother.
They gotta be ready.
I'm sorry. It's ready.
Ready. You gotta be ready.
My wife in here creating her own new language. Ready.
He ain't ready.
He ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready, my brother. Come on. Talk to us.
Where's Arrow? Wait, what's the name is still on them?
Nah, it's gotta be in here. They gotta be
able to act. Yo, that's good.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, Mr. Bazemore?
Chilling. You already know, man.
Man, you always tuning in, man. I had to make sure we get you in because, man, you always supporting, you always on time.
Appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thanks. You already know I'm always trying to. Yes, man. How y'all doing, man?
Man, enjoying, and I was about to say the night, but the morning. Enjoying the morning.
Yeah, talking to some people.
Talking to some people and seeing what the vibe is like.
We can't party, so this is our way to party right here.
Right. Practicing safe. We practicing safe distance and all that stuff.
That's right. We plan on impacting nations and generations, you know.
You know how we go.
See this globe right here?
Okay.
We gonna impact nations and generations.
Oh, where you trying to travel to, man? What destination you trying to get to?
Honestly, I'm trying to go back to Africa, bro.
Man, that's, you know what?
That's the mother.
The biggest one right here.
Yeah, trying to go back home, yo.
Hey, listen.
I definitely want to.
I tell you one thing, Africa is impacted by this too. Everywhere, all over the world is impacted.
Everywhere. Yes, sir.
The richest resources in the world comes from the motherland, my friend.
Absolutely.
That's right, yo.
There's no land that's richer than that land right there.
Come to America style.
He said,
I want to go back. I want to go back to, you know what I'm saying, my roots. You know what I'm saying, Nigeria. That's why.
Nigeria is pretty. My sister-in-law is from Nigeria.
Every Nigerian,
they got that.
Every Nigerian person I know.
Very intelligent.
Very intelligent, and they about that bread. They value money differently.
Absolutely.
I guess that's where I get it from.
Guyanese, Nigerians, as a whole, they just respect it a whole lot better as a culture, and they stick together in unity.
They do.
Right.
When I was living in the Bronx on Cedric Ave, so my building is down here on 1520, and there's this other building down there, 1571. It used to be families of an African family. When they would come out that building, they would come out with their garments on, and then you see these lines of Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
That was the only building on that strip that had the most Mercedes Benzes and luxury cars. But the families that come out, they come out as a whole.
Okay.
And they always had bread, man. I always looked at that like, man, they get it. And I was young too, just admiring the unity and the strength in their family and the structures.
Right.
The African community, they don't play, and they about their bread. And each of them to this day, man, they either college students, they in the bank, they're in the banking and financing. Right? That's why I always keep good friends everywhere I go.
Right. Amen.
You just never know.
How you doing in your business, man?
Me and Fahad been doing the Zoom thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put my little brother on. I'm trying to
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a couple other people on, trying to network. I had signed up with Fahad officially.
Oh, good.
You know what I mean? So I'm a part of the team, you know what I mean? Officially.
Absolutely.
We love Fahad.
Yeah. I know you always told that. I'm like, yo, he's always on deck.
I do. I like Fahad because he right here. He right here. You know what I'm saying? I could call him up and then pull up and then show me whatever I need, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool. You right there and see with him.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Even Kiani too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes it so much easier when you got somebody next to you. You know, you're trying to understand. How long you been in now? How long you been with I Am?
I've been in since early 2019.
Oh, so yeah. All right. So you've been in probably we got in April of last year.
Okay.
So probably around the same time, man.
Yeah. Sure, you can call me a seasoned rookie, yo.
Hey, listen.
Well, we forever students.
I guess we seasoned rookies right along with you, because I tell you what, man, there's so much that you can learn in this space.
Yeah.
But it really takes a lot of time. So if somebody comes in here, they've been here like 2-3 years, and they say they're a veteran.
Yeah. Forever a student.
Yeah, you got to be forever a student. That, you know, you can make some money, but to really know trading, man, you got to really have a strong passion and desire and be laser focused, because there's a lot of intricate parts to it. But I tell you what, man, it's beautiful.
It's been interesting, for sure.
It is a blessed skill to learn. It is a blessed skill to learn, because you do. It frees up your.
You better finish that paper.
What you were saying?
Yeah, it frees up your time. You know what I'm saying? It frees up your time. It frees you up from society, really, from being held down to a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my worst thing. Like, I didn't want to be stuck in a job for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So I had to find some type of way to free myself up, you know. And I found this right here. God put this right here in front of me, and I'm like, yo, I appreciate it. Give God all the glory and praise.
Oh yeah,
God be the
absolutely.
glory, man. To be able
God,
God be the glory to be able to open up these doors of financial empowerment. And I know a lot of people think, or a lot of people that don't know, not us, that this is like a game, a gimmick, or something like that. But this is nothing about this. All this is financial education.
right.
Right,
Like
right,
it should be 101, but it was never taught. Not in my school, not in my curriculum. Now, maybe if I went to school for economics or something like that, maybe I'd have ran across something like this. But you know,
I mean, they taught us stocks because I remember taking
yeah,
a class.
I took a class for stock game, but it was never anything serious.
Right.
Right? They just gave you like basics. Like I got a when I was in junior high school, I got a certificate. I got stock for the stock game. I got it somewhere. I have it in my files. I just kept it. Not even knowing that some years later that I'd be engaged in something like this beyond stocks. And I'm actually in the Forex market, the cryptocurrency market, and even binary options or high frequency Forex. And I know that sounds foreign to a lot of people, but we on a go, man.
Oh yeah.
Listen, it ain't even so much about trading so much though. Trading is like one aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more than that. It's more than that. You got the Bitcoin, you got the what do you call the other thing? I'm not too familiar with the other one.
So
But I'm
high
familiar
frequency
with
Forex and all that?
yeah, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
Even
thinking
stocks. Huh?
I'm thinking like how it gives you structure as far as how you want to build your own business. Like the information that we're learning right now is digital age or digital era information that we're learning, like how to get on the social media and use social media as a tool, or how to speak to people like this. Like maybe a year or two ago, I probably couldn't do too many of these, but now it's like this. I can spit this stuff off the top of my dome and be comfortable. What's going on, role model? You know, I speak this stuff off the top of my dome now. I'm very comfortable in my space because what I'm speaking about right now, we feel it.
Yeah,
Like if you cut my arm right now, I'm going to bleed
Forex.
financial information.
Exactly,
You know?
Yes,
and we have to give it to the people.
Yeah.
Right? We got to give the information to the people, but people got to be able to pay to play.
Right. And you got to be willing to receive.
It don't cost much.
Exactly.
A little $235 to get you started. $324 is even better.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's
Yo, I like it because you know what I'm saying, you can help people. It's a way that you can help people by, you know what I'm saying, showing them and educating them on how to trade, or you can help them to build a business, you know what I'm saying? Either way, if you get a person that just wants to trade and make money, you can you know what I'm saying, educate them. But if you get a person that's a business builder, you can educate them about how the business build, you know? So it's two ways that you can make big money, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I mean, that's why I post on my page today. Let me show you how you can make money two ways.
Right.
You know, let me show you how to make your cell phone turn into an asset instead of a liability. Because right now, anything that you paying out your pocket, but it's not giving you a return, it's a liability. It's not an asset. That's right. So your house, right? People think, oh, let's buy a house. Your house is only considered an asset when you can retain money from it, right? So having equity in your house, that's the equity part is an asset. That's right. But it's really not an asset unless you having somebody rent property and then you got money generated from income producing entity. So we just gotta learn what money is. We gotta learn how to turn the table and make it work for our good. Let's start learning how to focus on income producing opportunities. Absolutely. So it's a mindset change for sure. IPA, baby, IPA.
Yo.
Income producing activities.
Amen, yo. And that's what Forex it allows you to do, yo. I feel like it's the cream of the crop, yo. It's the cream of the crop business because you can get big money, man. Like going in there and learning how to grab money out the market, you know what I'm saying? And you could do anything with the money you want, you know what I'm saying? You could pay bills with it. you could start a whole nother business with it. Invest in other things. Like I was saying, investing in houses. Invest in land, invest in other people's ideas. You know what I mean? Help the homeless, feed the homeless.
That's a fact.
That's right, King.
We have a person on our team that want to do that. Her name is Nicole. Well,
That's
I call
what
Nicole Carter.
Yeah, she wants to feed the homeless. She's definitely a pastor's wife. We have people that have opened up their business since being a part of Forex.
Yep.
Her name is Lamika. She opens up her security business. So, I mean, in this space, you're meeting people of all walks of life. So it's just so interesting to see that this is really funding people's dreams. It's not.
It's a fact.
It's not a gimmick. And anything you put your whole mind and body to, you're gonna win.
Right. I love it because I can do God's will. Yeah.
Oh, that's
True. I love it because you can do God's will with it, man.
Let me I'm gonna get some other done with that part. All right, let me tune in.
We're gonna add Carl in.
I'm gonna add Chairman Carl in real quick.
All right.
Hey Benjamin, I appreciate you tuning in, man.
Thank you. Enjoy the conversation.
All right, big
sis.
Love,
okay. Let's take it to the top, baby. Let's run it up.
Love, big dog.
Run it up like real kings and queens are supposed to.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Let's get it.
You did. Talk to me.
Yeah.
That's a good solid dude right there. Who else we got? We got Chairman Carl. Is Chairman Carl ready? He ain't ready. He ain't there yet. We got role model. You need to tune back in.
Yes.
Benjamin Bazemore. Let me get my guy Milo. Bam, what's going on? Talk to me. Bam, talk to me. All the way out in Alaska.
Wow.
My fellow veteran, Navy.
It's amazing.
Navy veteran, now Coast Guard member.
Let's go.
Can you tune in? Let's see if Bam can tune in.
Yeah, I was just talking to my cousin. I just found out she's in Japan. I'm like, okay.
Really?
Her husband is military. She's in Japan right now. She said she loves it. She won't be coming back until December of 2024.
Oh my God.
I said, wow. She said she loved Japan. I'm like, oh.
Everybody that go to Japan loves it. You know, it's a nice spot. You get a nice little. Yeah. Go on, show your face, baby. I see you. Talk to me. Where you at, brother?
What's going on?
Where you at? I can't see you, King.
Hold on, sir.
So what's Man, it's been a minute.
Yes, it has.
We went up to DC.
We went up to DC and we saw you and your wife.
Facts.
Oh,
there you go.
What's going on? You looking good, bro.
Huh?
Man, I'm so proud of you, man. I always tell you.
Hey, I'm proud of y'all, yo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motivate me. Let me just keep that thing all the way real.
Same here, man. Same. See, it's a two-way street.
Absolutely.
You know, I love the fact seeing the man that you gonna become, man. I know you said you was 22.
Wow.
Yeah, yo, you know me. I was a youngin', boy. You know me during the woo.
Oh, man. Wild out there, dropping people on their heads.
Military.
Yeah, man, listen.
That's the first time I met him, man. He was wrestling with somebody. The name ain't Chris something. Hey, had to do it upside down and boom, drop him on his coconut. I said, oh man, he got to be my friend. I said, this dude got to be my friend.
No, yo, what true, man, like, I remember you telling me, man, like when I was on restriction, man, like, you know, not even just beyond after restriction, but while I was on restriction, man, like you was one of the cats that held my mental down and really opened my mind to, you know, what you need to be doing out here. Like, for real.
Man, even back when.
My pleasure to be giving game, man. Always a pleasure giving game. I need to take a lot more of my own medicine sometimes, man. I be shouting it out.
I feel you, man. I feel you. I'm over here, I'm trying to be the dad right now. You caught me in the middle of something. I was just watching.
Man, if I could take all the advice I give out and really apply it to my life too, man, I would be a billionaire right now.
Soon to be. Soon to
I'll be
be
a millionaire.
Yeah, definitely a millionaire here soon. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. The other day I saw you said something about how you ate good off of US 30. I was like,
that's right.
Yeah, man, I scraped that plate, dog. I scraped the plate, man.
I see.
Holla at my man from the east side. What's up, Mr. Scrape the Plate? He know I'm talking to if he see this.
Yeah, man. I was watching it though, man. I was like, man, you gonna fuck around and fuck. Excuse my language. Sorry. You gonna mess around and get me in the game, man. Like
that's right. You gotta get in this game. What you waiting for?
Man, see the way this Coast Guard operating right now, man. It's straight. It ain't time yet. It ain't time yet. Not just yet. It's getting there though. It's almost there.
Yeah, I told you he called me like 2:30 in the morning one time. I'm in the bed sleep, and we ain't get off the phone till like 4:30, man. Just building and talking to some
yes,
good
we
stuff,
are.
man.
We definitely
yeah. What's up, my man? That's my man, role model right there, man. I love that guy. I've known him since he was kids, playing basketball and scrapping. Now we about to go into business and do some things together.
Absolutely.
I had meant to call your mentor back actually. Like he had called me, and when he called me, I was still kind of at work, you know. So it was like, yeah. So yeah, I talked to Carl, and like I said, I was still at work, so I didn't have the time to really get a good dialect from him or whatever. And I told him I was gonna call him back, and it was just my fault on just not calling back, you know. So.
That's all right. You know, he kind of used to that, but I knew I was going to stay in contact with you anyway. So
yeah, that's a fact.
You know, we always going out. We always on deck. You know.
Yeah, I told you it's amazing. I see a lot of the military guys come over and be like, "Dre, I just want to thank you," and I'm like, "Well, what did you do when you was in there?" So now I hear
it's a real opportunity. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and hold you like, you know, I've been talking about I'm interested since the beginning of this year, and I remember talking to you, bro, and you know, me and you, we got this, and your whole family, like, you know, we straight up with it, and like, you know, you ain't right. You definitely
off the muscle.
Yeah. So I'm like I said, man, I'm just biding my time, man. Just waiting not just waiting for the opportunity for myself, just waiting for once this thing snap, man. I gotta get into it, man, because I definitely see the money, I definitely see the growth in it, and I definitely see the profits in it. If you not only just having an open mind and absorbing the information, and really just like anything else, man, practice makes perfect, and having good mentors and like, you know, get you the growth.
Yeah, Rock talking about the basketball game. You talking about that the other day, man. me and my man Rock, man, we used to role model. We used to always be like the same height, young. And we get on that basketball court and we start to start roughhousing on the basketball court. Next thing you know, we fist fighting.
Yeah.
It's one of my closest friends.
Oh, stop.
One of my closest friends 40 years later. I love that guy, man.
Yeah.
That's one guy I want to see extremely successful because he always was forward thinking. No matter the trouble and nonsense he used to get into, but he always saw for something bigger than he was, or bigger than he was at that moment. See what he's doing right now? Love giving back to the people, giving to the youth, and just working on building his business, even when even when people may not believe in what he did. I used to always pull him aside. Look, bro, I believe in you. Whatever you're gonna do in life, you're gonna be successful. You don't need to be doing this over here.
So, and Dre said, "How can I help you?" And he really does help.
How can I help you, man?
Speaking of which, I didn't say that. I'm sorry I didn't say. I gotta stop. I'm sorry I didn't say this earlier. Congratulations on the LLC, man.
Woo! Yes! Keep calm, boy.
Listen, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay.
You know what's something that we always wanted to do? I mean, I could have probably start a LLC and something, but it had to be something that we were I wasn't even passionate about that. She could be passionate about it. This is actually something that we can actually do together. And you see how we rolling right now. We doing better than before.
Right.
Yeah, like yo, like I was scrolling and you saw the certificate. I was like, yeah, stop it. He got the LS. What? He ain't playing out here.
Definitely had to be something that I was passionate about, man. I ain't just want to throw my chips into something and really didn't have a good structure. But this business has such a wonderful foundation and structure, and I'm surrounded by some great people that I can't do nothing but see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Man,
and you know what? This business feels like when I get a pen in my hand and I'm writing, I'm creating music. I always tell people this. I was like, man, the same way I love music and I go hard, I'm hard. I can take what I put then and put it here, and I'm definitely gonna push it above and beyond because my mind is way more focused right now. I got the backing, I got the forces behind me. I got some engines. I got some horses. We have horses.
I mean, not only that, when you're around people that know about money, that's making it for real, you begin to have wealth conversations.
Open your mind.
Open your mind to things you never thought you would have.
Open your mind.
Hey man, I ain't got nothing too much bad. I ain't got nothing bad to say, man. Like I said, man, you know me, man. Like once I go ahead and put the chips down, man, it's gonna be a wrap, bro. Like I ain't got no choice but to
make sure you get that elite package.
That's right. Get it.
Get it before that. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna talk to you on the side. But I'm with it. Before they run up the price,
we gotta get that. Yeah,
we're gonna talk.
I tell you what.
Price ain't gonna do nothing but go up. I got a partner.
I keep it funky with you. If it's because I've been putting this off. I've been putting this off. I tell you what, man. If it looks good, call me.
It will.
Don't freeze now, nigga. Don't freeze now, nigga. I'm on my own live, right? Don't freeze now, nigga. Say what you gotta say.
Okay,
welcome to the team.
I had to check my calendar real quick.
There you go. You back.
Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Probably a call.
Yeah,
man. Hey, man. I knew that was my baby girl. What's up, Shay?
Hey, mama.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I know you just me. If you just tuned in, I'm back. I'm talking to my brother, Bam, man. We used to be in the Navy together, and I love this guy because I've seen him grow, become a man, a family man. Yeah. He done bumped his head a couple times, just like me. We actually, you know when we met? We met while we were both on restriction in the Navy, not in trouble. So anybody who's in the Navy understand you on restriction, you're on timeout, you gotta get away from your family. You know
it's crazy. We was in there.
Guess what? We still here.
And the craziest part is the fact that we was in there on Valentine's Day.
On his birthday?
Listen, oh man.
Valentine's, yeah.
So I knew, this is how I knew I probably belong where I belong, right? I was there the day of the day that was my birthday. So on my birthday, when they gave me my rack, my bed was number 14.
Wow.
Like I saw 14 all over the place. Like it's like, and I just laid in the bed. I guess you must want me here. Is that Chief Denny? Oh, that was my first. Chief Denny from USS Nicholas.
Oh man.
What's going on? Esposito, what's going on? That's from my first ship too, man. He used to be the electrician's mate. Him and Jamaican know each other. Oh. Hey, Esposito, man. I still talk to Jamaica, man. If you still tuned in, Denny, I still talk to EM3 Williams. Hey, that's what we was talking about, King.
You know who that is.
Let me see.
Nah, you want to feel right now. He taking a bath.
Oh,
yeah. Nah.
They ain't trying to get no time. We don't want no smoke.
We just got to kind of having like a little educational moment.
That's right. What up, Trey? That's right. I tagged you in it too. I tagged you too, Trey.
What's going on, Trey?
Yeah, so back to what we was talking about, man.
Yeah. You said you get a pull the trigger. We heard you and then you froze.
Oh no. It was I was just gonna give you an exact date. You know what I mean? If as long as everything's right, then they just call me next Thursday and we're good.
All right.
Next Thursday's a good time.
You can hold me. Hold up. You can hold me to that.
All right. Cool.
I mean, we got a couple people.
What are you?
We got a couple witnesses.
5 hours difference? Because you're in Alaska.
It's like 4.
4?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll play it by ear.
Man, Alaska.
Our call is at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And
it's 9:22.
I'm gonna make sure you got a couple things downloaded first. You know, we'll talk offline.
Gotcha.
Make sure you got a couple things set up so that we're gonna get you trained immediately that day. And no cost, no cost. You know. Yeah,
I've been like I said, I should have, you know what, man, I'm just gonna see what's up.
It's all right, brother. I know, man. I know what you had in plan, man. You was in transition. You was getting ready to go all the way up to Alaska, new command, get your wing. I know you got to get ready. So.
Yeah, but now the seat's pretty good now, and I'm in a pretty good spot. So I feel like I need to do something other than just and I'm in accounting right now. So it's I think that was kind of
what part of Alaska are you in, man?
Home of the second largest bear in the world.
Oh, wow. Polar bear?
The Kodiak brown bear.
Kodiak brown bear. I'm scared of that.
I'm in Kodiak, Alaska. That's the home, like I said, the home of the second largest bear in the world, bro. I done ran into 2 of them already. No, 1, 2, 3.
I got another fellow service member. He's interested in getting into this business too. His name is he used to be in the Navy with me, my first command. His name is Scott Gale. I'm gonna take a look and see where he at out there. You know,
I'm interested, bro. Like I said, man, like
I think he's from Alabama. It's crazy. He's from Alabama too.
What part?
White guy. Good dude, man. Solid dude. He's from Alabama too.
You don't know him. You like, oh.
No. But depending on what part you in, like if you say something like Mobile, Montgomery, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Dothan, Troy, Escambia County, I can keep going, but I'm just saying.
There you go. That's how you know you're from the town, right?
Yeah.
You know that's how dudes used to get me. Like, yo, you really from New York? And then they'll say certain landmarks or something like that, and I'll be like, nah, you lying. You ain't from New York.
You know what I mean? Same thing.
You from upstate Brooklyn?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Like it's certain places where you say you from, like you kind of know certain landmarks, like you just said. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Let me get some more other members on this line, man. We're gonna talk offline.
I'm just glad to support, man, and thank you for just being the friend and the man and the inspiration that you are, man. I appreciate you and Steve, man, both of y'all, man. You have no idea how much I enjoy scrolling down my little Facebook and just seeing like y'all just always promoting and always posting this knowledge and it's just gaining traction. I appreciate that. I'm just glad I'm here to see it.
Just giving up game, King.
And we appreciate
always
you
giving up
saying that.
I've been giving out game for a long time, man. I should.
Yeah.
It's in my blood to give it up. I gotta give it up.
That's right.
I see you, man. I see you. Well, look, you know to call me. And I'm dead serious next week, though.
All right, my brother. Chairman call, man. We about to tune you in, man.
Where you at?
So we can get on. I love you, brother.
We love you.
I love you too, bro. Love as always, baby. I can't wait to see y'all when I get back, man.
I know. We're going to get together.
Oh, definitely. Most definitely. My time to see you will be about 5. Show enough.
One love, King.
One love. Stay safe. You know it.
I didn't know he had a TV out there.
Evelyn, we appreciate you. I know you tuned in. Oh, not that one. Let's see who else we got. I got Espo over here, man. There you go, Carl. All right. I'm gonna get you in there too, role model.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna get role model in here.
What's going on? Talk to me nicely.
He's playing this game right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is responsible doing what we do.
Never giving up on nothing.
Coaching, mentoring.
He's a beast at what he does.
Mindset, brother. He's one. You gotta get on. You gotta get on 2 times a day. Let's go.
Come on. This is a man that we need to be talking about stuff. Like, come on the camera, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Chairman Carl Wilkins. Carl Wilkins. Love you, brother.
Man, I love y'all too, man. This is so awesome. This is actually my first time doing this.
For real?
Yeah.
Now you
So,
got
so
the
the
look.
fake,
Now
is
you know
this a new
the
feature?
Now you got
Is
the
this a new
layout.
feature on Facebook? Is this a new feature?
Nah, this been on it. It's
Are you
always
serious?
He said it's
Wow.
Please.
Well, I just want to say, man, I'm so proud of you and Shareem, the bread talkers,
talk to
1
me.
and 2. Talk to me. Bro, you got to get your own shirt that says talk to me, bro.
Because it's one of the pieces
Oh, I talked to you about that offline.
right. Inside they can take a little bit. They don't know where we come from. Like, come with it. Come with the smoke. We
Mate,
gonna come with the smoke.
you know what? It's just a great time to be alive, you know. And a lot of things have been happening with this year. It's been a lot of disruption for a lot of people. And to just know that, you know, we're a part of an industry that gives us time freedom, gives us location freedom, and gives us the ability to make a full-time income from home. You know, I think I did a Facebook Live earlier today, and I was just talking about how a lot of people, you know, they don't even really understand how like everything has changed. You know, people are you can order your groceries from Instacart. You can get an Uber from your phone. Everything is technology driven. And the fact that we get to trade and make money, you know, in the largest financial market from our smartphones is like, it's absolutely incredible. So I'm very proud of you and Dre. You guys are helping so many people. You know, this is actually what I said earlier. I said, while jobs are closing, we're offering opportunity.
Absolutely.
While places are closing down, we're offering opportunity for people to be financially free. So I told somebody, I'm open. I'm hiring people.
Right.
Like
That's right.
seriously. So
You said you're
I just
hiring
appreciate,
people,
huh?
We hiring people to talk.
Right, get paid to talk.
That's it.
That's all you gotta do.
Get paid to talk.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
Yes. Carl, I told you I look forward to going on that stage, and as soon as we go like this, I'm gonna start saying, talk to me. That's gonna be a
Hey, Christina, what's going on? What's going on?
Huh?
Hey, Christina.
Oh, Angela, she sleep, bro.
Nah, we got Kenny.
Huh?
Kenny, his wife Christina
Thomas said get paid to talk. Hey,
that's right.
Thomas.
That's right. That's good.
The,
You know what?
the, the,
Motivational speakers get paid. They get paid a lot of money. What do you think we built it up?
that chairman 750 get paid to talk.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to being a professional motivational.
Did Thomas come on already, guys?
Oh, absolutely. He came on first. He was first up the
That's
bat.
my man. I thank God that God has given us a great team, you know.
You say you can't hear me. I mean, you can't hear me clear.
Evidence that you can't hear you clear. You sound good to me.
Hey, Thomas,
Man,
hey,
I'm so
listen.
glad that we have a. Man, I
You
just
sound like
love our
Barack
team. I love
Obama.
our team. I love our team. I love the energy that our team brings. Bread Talkers, I'm so proud of y'all. Your photo shoot, absolutely incredible.
Oh yeah.
I, I saw them pictures. Well, of course, I haven't seen all the pictures, but
I think you did. I think you did.
I think I feel some kind of way.
Y'all,
Hey,
you gotta
look,
wait till we
they're gonna show me two flyers. They fresh to death and left me just trying to figure it out.
Look,
All
look, you know him. Them pictures came out. We gonna be killing them. Evelyn, when do you see our beautiful pictures?
Beast Mode got pictures now.
I hope so. Y'all better, hey, listen, y'all better get some professional photos done.
If you go on Chairman, you gotta have professional pictures.
Y'all gotta get professional. Carl's like, look, y'all better get some professional. Dr. China, Jewel, they all tell us, you better get some professional photos.
But these don't say they go hard like Chinese.
Algebra.
They can say y'all go hard like Chinese
Yeah,
algebra.
if you go on Chairman,
Y'all has tremendous
if you don't have
yes.
if you're not posting every day on social media and you don't got professional pictures, man, if you ain't doing Facebook Lives, how the word gonna get out? I'm very proud of you guys, man. We can reach so many people through this vehicle, you know.
Man,
Absolutely.
you know what? I often say, or we often say this often. COVID might have been a
Thomas
blessing
said he
in
get his pictures
disguise.
next week, bro.
Say it again.
She said he
Thomas
sound
said he get his pictures next week.
Who said, do we sound muffled, Evelyn or Carl?
He said y'all sound. I mean, a little in and out, but y'all good. Thomas said he get his pictures next week.
Hey, Christine. There she
Oh
go.
yeah, that's right.
Thomas, yeah, you about to have it next week. Okay, talk to me.
We all following you.
Man, y'all look great on those pictures, though. I
Wait till you
was
see the
like,
other one. Wait till you see the
I
other
had
one.
I had to look twice, Doc.
Man,
Is it
look,
just me?
you better look
Hey,
3
look, and
times and say,
that navy blue though. Oh my
That's that
goodness.
royal blue.
Oh, I'm
Royal,
sorry.
baby, royal.
I'm
royalty,
sorry, Royal.
royalty.
That
We
royal
call
blue,
that rich drip.
that
That
deep,
rich
that it was
drip
that
right
deep blue. He said, look, Thomas said y'all look like the president and the first lady.
Hey, hey, hey.
They said
Y'all
the
look
bread
like
talk, the bread talk start talking that rich drip.
Barack and Michelle, not Trump.
Right.
Oh, definitely. Whew.
What happened to you? What
Broken
happened to
down.
your nail?
I
Danielle
broke my
showing
nail
on
all the
love.
way
What's going
through.
on? You know,
Hey,
people
hey,
like
look, I know who else going, Chairman.
oh,
Danielle,
Danielle.
yeah, and chairman.
let's go. And my daughter. Oklahoma.
Naja,
Come
Naja is going chairman.
on, you can hurry. You can hurry when you say the
You
three.
can hear you can hear it in Danielle's voice. She
You
don't
need to
play with she plays with
hear
nobody.
that dog
Wait till you hear her daughter. Her daughter just
vote saying,
Paul, she just
Whoa, 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 whoa,
gonna
whoa,
do.
whoa, 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 whoa.
what she told her, what she said?
Paul, she said, this is what you're gonna do. She
Yeah.
said, what I need you to do is go in and go write me that list. I'm gonna need it by tomorrow. We're gonna loan it to you.
Need your list of 25 minutes so I can make the 25. I'm just saying that.
Thomas said not the flaming hot Cheetos president.
Thomas is funny as hell.
Boy, you stupid.
I love them. We have a really good team. You know what? A lot
I
of them
love Thomas, man.
so it's what almost 2 o'clock in the morning,
The
1:45,
team is
and we
on.
have some team members that's on right now.
I love y'all.
That's in the same time zone that we're in.
I love
We're in the East
y'all.
Coast time zone. And I love them because that's support. You can't buy that.
Can't buy it.
You can't buy that kind of support.
Not even distance can keep us away.
That's right.
Man, you better go somewhere, color purple. What, y'all gonna bring Danielle on, right?
Yeah, we get ready to right now.
You want to bring Evelyn too?
What Evelyn? What Evelyn at?
Evelyn is there. We got my guy, Cito City. Yo, we talked to Benjamin Bazemore.
Bring
Hey.
Look, I love y'all. Past my bedtime.
Yeah, you look sleepy.
Huh?
You look sleepy.
I was like, man, they gonna call me. I was like,
Yeah.
here's Carl. I was like, oh, I gotta get up there now.
Chairman got to get on, man.
That's right. Get ready. So you gotta do chairman activity now.
We're gonna be having those other countries on. I know. Look, I know Annette Davis going chairman. Look at him.
That's right. She's on the
She's
club.
You know what they call? They call it the win team.
That's right.
Man, you see they logo?
We can ready to get out in a few minutes. Get ready.
Annette Davis. And look, I want everybody to hear. If you go on chairman, you need professional pictures ASAP.
That's right.
Hey, Miss Evelyn says she's gonna bring her son Jay on.
Okay, let's
Oh,
go.
we need to hear Jay testimony. I don't know if we can say it on Facebook, but
look.
Well, no income claims. He can't get no income. That's all.
Just say took care of college. You know, say something like that.
Right. He can't say that.
Yeah, my man was able to cover his tuition.
That's right.
He's got good He's got good leadership over
from his smartphone. We can say that.
Right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking
and let you figure out how much tuition costs.
We do not give any income claims because that's against the rules.
Right. Oh no.
We don't need to do that because we have a product that sells itself. Absolutely. We really have a product that sells itself. So financial education and literacy, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have cars and buses. It's a small part of what we got going on over here. Absolutely.
Annette Davis said all we do is win.
That's right.
Annette Davis, you go on chairman. Let's go. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Talk to me.
All workers, ladies and gentlemen.
This gives us a perfect time to have an opportunity to speak with our people, just so that y'all guys know it's not just us. That's right. Let them see them pretty brown eyes. They looking at me. Nah, you talking about me?
Oh, you talking about yours?
Oh man, that's right. It is already done. It is already done, man. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. We're gonna see who we're gonna bring in next. And I appreciate the support. I'm glad you guys
bring in Evelyn.
We're gonna bring
Danielle first, real quick.
Yeah, because Danielle was waiting. We gotta get Danielle in. She was waiting. Let's go, chairman. Let's go, chairman. Let's go, chairman. Let's I hear we said it's not our phone. Are you in the academy? You still doing homework? I think we lost her. I know. I don't know what's going on. Am I staticky now? I think when we're merging the two calls, I think that's when it gets staticky. Because I don't hear the static now that I don't see Danielle at the moment.
quick, Ev. You can hop in real quick.
Did you say Evelyn? Maybe they can hear you, but I'm not hearing you. Oh, another time.
Guys, I guess when people are getting on, it sounds choppy like that. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it's you see my shirt, Supermom. I'm not sure why it sounds like that. Dre, are you really getting coffee? Are you crazy? He gonna be up all night, y'all, by himself.
Myself, I got my fans. I got my FB fam.
You got your FB fan?
My FB fam, my IG fam. Talk to me, man.
You really got coffee, y'all. He's crazy. Evelyn I couldn't hear her.
Hey, yo, role model. Oh, we got Rock still there?
Yeah.
Let's bring him in, yo.
It's been acting choppy when we bring people in. I'm not sure.
Rock, where you at?
Oh, but
What happened with Danielle?
Danielle, I don't know. She got off, and so I just added
Probably
Evelyn.
bad connection.
Yeah, every time somebody come in,
Evelyn, try to come back in.
She had to go to. I think she had to go to work. She says.
Evelyn,
Time to be back in.
man, you getting that bag? Find out you about that work. You got a bag. You in New York City too? Talk to me. Oh, she's here.
Oh, she's there.
You know Evelyn, boy, she gonna get on.
Yeah, she probably got out so she can get back in because I couldn't hear her.
Well, Danielle just said she's here. All right, so after we talk to Evelyn.
Is that King George right there? That's young man, you are as a young generation,
Come on.
Talk regular. Let us know it. Do we sound choppy right now, ladies and gentlemen?
Only when we go.
When we merge the calls?
When we merge the calls.
How does it sound now?
Facebook is hating because we got audience.
Right. Sounds like Transformers talking at the moment. Oh, come on.
We sound like we have rocks in our mouth.
Come on. It sounds like I can hear it in the background.
Yeah, I heard it too.
I see y'all talking, but can't hear it.
Right now?
Oh, it's regular now, right? See?
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, my bad.
Hey y'all. How do we sound?
Y'all clear now.
See, it's happening when we merge the calls, I guess. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, listen. If you just tuned in and you don't have no clue who we are, I don't know how you got to my page, but I appreciate you. But I'm Dre Lovell, Bread Talker #1. Shout out to my guys, HMG, Brown Water Porter, my brother. I got I love my cousin Dubs on the line.
Oh,
Let me see if we can pull Dubs in, man, without no staticky business. Let's see. Can we get Dubs? Nah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It worked before. It was clear with everybody else. I don't know what happened.
Dubs used to
Let's see how Dubs.
That's my cousin, but he used to rap with Dre.
Yeah, we should spit that balls. Hey, Bam, we got Dubs on.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey,
the beanie.
What up, though?
Oh, there you go.
What's goody?
Hey, what's going on?
You working late? You on a late night shift?
Not much. Yeah, I work overnight, bro.
Oh.
You got you behind on a stroll.
Yeah, man. Gotta get it how I get it, man. You already know, man. Ain't nobody gonna get it for me. How you doing, brother?
Hey, you see Bam in there talking.
You said what? Oh, yeah, you already know. Yeah, but yeah, they got me working. I work. You said what, cuzzo?
I said I've been trying to get your fiance on this call.
Kiki, holla, we get money. You know me, Kiki.
I tell her holla at y'all.
Yeah, I think she said she be trying to come on, but she be falling asleep.
She do be falling asleep. That's definitely not a lie. She probably sleep now.
Yeah.
That's all she do. She get in the crib.
Normal people do sleep around this time, but you dealing with we on the late night time. You know how
we on beat right now.
You know I was up this time even when I had to work in the morning. It don't matter. I'm still gonna be up. The night's young.
I've never been up for it. This late me up.
Shareem is very consistent with his late night stuff.
Yeah,
Trade her
for
well.
Cuzzo to be up, I know it got to be real. Know what I'm saying? Because this is definitely normally
done by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, by this time it's normally over for you. That's a fact. So yeah, I know it got to be real.
Hey yo, you see Bam on here, right?
But I want to say on your big up on your company moves and all that. You know what I'm saying? I seen the 600 platinum popping. You know what I mean? I got a couple customers. I got a couple customers that come in my store that deal with Forex and all that too. Know what I mean? So they be out here trying to do their thing. Huh?
You're not going anyway.
Going who way? I'm just telling you, I be seeing them, man. You already know what's up with that.
Look, I'm just making it clear. Don't make me come to North Carolina.
Oh nah, I ain't doing none of that, man. We good, man.
We keep it in the family. Right. Keep it in the family. You know what I'm saying? We keep it in.
My mentor said,
keep it in the family. Yeah.
My mentor said,
it is.
You better tell everybody because when you see your cousin there and somebody else got them there, you can't get upset because you ain't open your mouth. So you got to open your mouth and let people know what you're doing.
That's right.
That's a
and
fact.
Then you can't look. Then you could Donkey Kong them when they join somebody else because they can't say they didn't know you was doing it.
Does, man. I'm gonna tell you like I told Bam a few seconds ago, man.
I feel like I'm back on the stage again.
You are.
I'm rapping again.
I mean, but that's kind of how you approaching it for real. It's funny you said that, because the last time I spoke to Trey, I was telling him that. I was like, look at the boy Cannons out here promoing and all that, like he bottles in the air cannons and all that, you know what I'm saying? And did you see the post that popped up on Facebook last week with the songs and all that? Yeah. I see, I was like, yeah, that's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. 7 years ago, though, man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, time flew by.
7 years ago, man.
7 years, bro. Like, when I seen it, I was like, wow, like 7 years, it don't even seem like that.
Bagwell, what's going on?
Oh my God, guys,
Hey.
that's the man. The reason why for those awesome
we did
pictures.
some outstanding photos.
He gave us a photo shoot
The other day. He gave us a great photo shoot.
It was
William
nice.
Bagwell, Norfolk State graduate, on his way to achieving his master's degree. This gentleman is standing and a professional and a gentleman to the T. I highly recommend reaching out to William Bagwell Studios. Go ahead and
Corey,
William,
right back.
Will, go ahead and drop your Corey. Let me call you right back real quick. I'm gonna get him in real quick so he can. Can we get him in? No, we can't get him in yet. He's down. But yo, if you listening, Will, drop your information in this chat, man.
You gonna see, cuz
we got some fire pictures.
He said Bagwell is a GOAT, yes. Oh my God.
Dogs, we
looking like a bag of money.
We are a bag.
That's what it is, man.
You can be a bag of money and not look like it. We look like
don't get, hey, look, how you say, don't get it twisted. It's still Rich Man Cannons, International, Bread Talk, Investor, Rich Man. I've been talking that rich talk for a long time, dog.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Into existence. Actually, you're a testimony to this. As long as you know me, which is an extremely long time, if I say I'm gonna do something,
you do it. You definitely do it.
If I see that,
no matter if it's hurdles in the way or whatever.
If I see that
and I like that,
I go get that, and I went and got that. I told Woo, I told all of them, you gonna get that. I got that. I told him I'm gonna get this house. I got that. I told him I was gonna get them a Martas. Got that.
That's a fact.
I'm coming for the gingerbread man basket, baby. I'm coming for it all.
So now that I got y'all on the line and all that, you know what I mean, I'm gonna throw some questions out here that probably some people might want some answers to. You know what I mean?
Talk to me.
So for the common man like myself and the common consumer, how could they be successful in what y'all doing if they don't have, maybe the same opportunities that y'all may have? You know what I mean? What would be a good way for them to start getting success?
Okay. Start plugging in and being around the people that are doing the things that you want to do. Like when we were doing music and we ain't from VA. What did we do? What did you do at VA? You made friends in the same space until you network. That's the first thing you do. You go seek out the people that are doing the things that you would like to do and that you would like to become. And you just stick around those people. You learn. You be a sponge. I don't care. One of the stories that stand out to me. One thing about I'm gonna talk about Diddy. Diddy always talk about, and if you go back in his history at like 12 years old, this man was like the gopher. He would go for whatever somebody needed. He would talk about the story with Stacy Lattisaw, and he would have to go get strawberries, cakes, or whatever they needed. Now this man is worth damn near $1 billion, right? He wanted to be around the ambiance, and he always put himself out there, right in Front Street, whether it was Andre Harrell bringing him to the spotlight or somebody bringing him to the spotlight, but he worked his way up. And even when, matter of fact, years ago, he had a situation in City College where they had a riot, and he was a part of orchestrating that function. But a lot of people died in that function. But he could have been eliminated then at that point. But if he didn't have the will and the desire to want more and be more, his mental toughness was unlike none other. He lost his best man big in the middle of the height of their careers. He could have took it on the chin and took this tail. He went and revamped and fell right into his music. Now, at what cost, we'll never know, because we ain't on the inside looking in. But you gotta know, now that I know, because we're chasing our dreams and our businesses, there is so much strife that a person can go through and perseverance that a person have to go through to get to the destination that they're looking to achieve. Regular people just don't know. So the best thing to do is be around the energy that's creating the source that allow you to get to your destination. That's what somebody, if you broke, you ain't got no money, you better be around where it's at. That's how smart. We from the hood. Shorty ain't got no money. He gonna hang around the dope boys. He gonna hang around the dope boys until he pick up on a few things, and then they look at him and they start giving him a little bit more tasks. They start stepping up, and if he's responsible enough and he's smart enough and wise enough, then they'll graduate him. It's the same rules apply. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a bad business, but the same rules. Business is business, and that's just universal language.
I think my perspective on it is it's mindset, right? Once you get it in your mind, God has placed something so
straight like
original inside of each person that when we desire something, our mind will automatically tell us what we need to do to get that desire and bring it into fruition.
That's right.
So being around the ambiance of people that are winning, you automatically gonna win. So I know if you say if you're the smartest person in your group, that's bad, right? Because you want to be around people that are smarter than you. Why? Because they're gonna give you the nuggets. So they're gonna grow you. You're gonna have to start looking up words, right? And that's gonna be a reason why you grow. So you got to be around people that have what you have. So that you could desire those things, and then your mind is going to automatically gravitate you to do the things what it takes to get those things that you want. And so I'm gonna give you an example. I want to win so bad that I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get my credit card and I'm gonna do what it takes. I'm gonna win so bad that if I want it bad enough, I'm gonna go in the street, I'm gonna get some bottles, and I'm gonna come up with the money, $235, just so I can be in this space around the people that's winning.
Right. So if you want to take it back in the days, I'm glad you said the thing about the bottles. So bottles and cans, you ain't got no money, man, you better go around the neighborhood, start picking up some bottles and cans like how we used to do it when we ain't had no money. I remember coming from Franklin Plaza, my grandmother would collect all these bottles and cans. So I walked from Franklin Plaza and I would walk across the street to Key Food and deposit in all these cans into the thing and get that 5 cents. Them 5 cents used to add up, man. I mean, a couple bottles and cans. I'd walk away with a whole bag of stuff, $30. It's all me. And all I had to do is put my pride to the side, not worried about what people think, and carry those big old cans of bottles and cans across the street in the projects where my friends could see me, right? And just deposit. That's what you got to do, though. If you want to stack your money up, you got to take the shame and pride away. Because I tell you what, when you live in the high life, people only repeat. That's all people gonna really remember. Man, I remember seeing Fat Joe years ago, like Flo Joe years. You go down 3rd Ave, 140, 3rd Ave or 149th, and we say, yo, that's Fat Joe. I remember being at the Apollo. Biggie was in the Apollo. It was Junior Mafia. The first song they played, Get Money, from Junior Mafia. Stretch was the hottest thing, smoking, from Naughty by Nature. They had Nas there, AZ was there, Mobb Deep was there. Deep. I think we talked about the story before. But Fat Joe was on the outside, walking up and down with the fatigue on, his fatigue on back in the early 90s. Giving out his CDs for Jealous One's Envy, man. I'll never forget seeing Fat Joe doing that, man. And just to see where he's at right now, and a lot of people doubted his capabilities. He didn't let not being the best rapper. In his mind, he is the best. I am the best. I'm coming to take over. And if they don't like it, I'm coming to take it. Right. And he did. He's a couple of M's up. You know, you got to have resilience, man. It don't matter what anybody think about you. It's what you think about you. If your perception of you is godly, king-like, or queen-like, then take yourself to that stratosphere and get around that energy and soak up game.
And not only that, you can't be afraid to make mistakes, right? You can't be afraid to make a decision. It says the majority of the people that are wealthy had to make a decision, and they make decisions fast. And they take their time to quit. Right? They make their decisions fast, but they take time. They take their time before they quit and let it go. And so it's like this when we got this platform, we wasn't sure about it either. But as we got into it and the mentorship that we got that wouldn't allow us to quit, it was a no-brainer that eventually we was going to become what we getting ready to become, right? And they teaching us how to focus with the end in mind. So you're focusing as you're already the highest peak of this organization. That's how you win. Because you focusing with the end in mind.
Coming with a team, cause we got a little army over here.
And they still on.
They still, matter of fact, my army, they on right now, commenting. They've been with us this last almost 2 hours.
Yes, I love y'all.
I love them, and they all the different parts of
the support is like no other, Corey. The support is like no other.
What other questions can we ask? Answer.
All right, so my next question is how much time do you think you have to invest to get proper success, not just the bare minimum?
That really just depends upon the person. Right. Quite honestly, that's case by case. In this space, you can start making money really the next day. But you won't really know how you did it. You won't really know how you do it. You gotta immerse yourself in it. It's like spitting bars, but you don't even know why or how, or the intricacies of lyricism or creating music. You just know it works. DD's on.
And I think
yeah, it don't. No, go ahead. I was gonna say it really don't take. It took us some time to understand where did we fit in this business, this space. We knew what we wanted to do. We knew what we wanted. We knew we wanted to learn how to trade, and we knew we wanted to be in the business, on the business side of it. How to make it work with our lives. It was already business. I'm working, I'm studying for my real estate exam. Those things are more important. I got kids, I got things I'm trying to take care of. Shareem got things she's trying to take care of. And we're accustomed to a certain schedule already. So how do you implement something like this? You know it worked. We knew it worked. We just knew we had to work it. So long as we was going to do it together. And it was hard. It was tough. It was tougher in the beginning. And we're still growing with it. But the only difference now, the business is inside of us now. Like our business is completely inside of us.
We sold on
so we completely sold. It's like nothing you can tell me wrong. Now there's certain things you can fix. You can always fix certain things about it. But the product itself and what it's doing,
it's amazing.
What it allows us to be around.
It's just like this, right? If somebody said, Corey, I'm gonna give you a credit card and you have no limit. That's how awesome this opportunity is. I'm gonna give you this credit card and you have no limit. No limit to what? To making your own money and how much you make. That's priceless.
That's right.
That's just like you becoming your own bank, right? So, and let me tell you how I actually started to see the business. One day, we was doing it, and I started reading the guidelines, actually going in and reading, right? And I'm looking like, wait a minute, can we make this much money? And then when I realized what I had my hand on, I went and looked at my 401k.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, well, how much are they getting? You know, if this is something that they're using, the banks are using the same tools, and they're giving us pennies on the dollar. You know, I looked at my 401k, and actually, you know, before I was doing this, I was doing life insurance, right? And so we had switched the stuff that we had in New York over here into this life insurance plan. So it wasn't a large amount. And so when I looked at my 401k, I'm like, it's not even giving me at least $500 in the whole year. But yet I use the tool that showed me how I can make about, you know, I can buy a pair of sneakers. And we did it in a matter of a couple minutes. Corey, when I tell you I was sold, I'm like, this can't be real. It's just like an unlimited amount you can make.
You look at that financial statement from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, the numbers didn't add up to what we were already doing. All you're doing is investing money. So if the mutual funds, 401ks, TSPs, whatever you got, IRAs, Roth IRAs, whatever you're already invested in, if they're only bringing you in a certain percentage, because the broker's got to get theirs.
Right.
The broker's got to get theirs. And by the end of the year, if you're saying, man, that's not enough. But if this space is actually showing me how to kind of eliminate the middleman, right, and just do it yourself, there's a lot more money being made. That's like us giving the money to the bank. They are taking so much money. The things that the banks are doing, and there's nothing wrong with the bank. If you don't know, bank takes your money, they invest your money. Now you're investing your money in the bank because you got to put your money in the bank. You know, that's how they do it. Whether you take a check, you put it in a check cash place, whatever. It's all part of the same circus. They're going to take your money, invest it in the Forex market, the digital currency market. They're going to invest it in binary options and stocks and all that other stuff that comes along with it. And they're going to give you back, by the end of the year, you're lucky if you get 1%. You're going to get less than 1% in savings if you was to save that money. But they would have kept at least 98% of they would have used 98% of your money, their money, that person's money, that person, and all the other trillion people. That's why the bank is never going broke. The banks don't go broke. They don't go broke.
I think
we'll go broke before the bank.
I think sometimes, I don't know if you ever had it when you try to pull your money out and they say that you can't do it at this moment. They only allowing you.
That actually happened to me when my grandma's passed away. You know what I'm saying? Because I had some bread in the bank, and I'm like, well, I've had this bread in here. You know what I mean? My grandma's had made an old account for me when I was like 14, so I just used to take money, you know, randomly over the years, just throw in there and never touch it. So I'm like, I could use that bread to help me with the other bread that I got. You know, that money ain't available. So I know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I dealt with that with the bank.
Do you know why that was happening?
But do you know why that was happening? Why? You said, do I know why? Yeah, because of what you just said. Because they put my money everywhere else. Yeah, because my money probably was spread it over 100 different places. That's probably why.
A couple hundred places.
That's what I'm saying.
They were investing your money. Your money is an investment.
But you know, it's not only that, right? Because if you even look at stocks and anything, any store, any corporation that get their stuff and their supplies or any of that have to do it in another country, they actually still have to pay that transaction fee, right? And so what happens is when they pay that transaction fee, you're wondering why, you know, I don't know if you ever noticed, you like, Dad, the profit is $10, but I'm to get it, you know, for the process. Because I never understood that, but now it makes sense to me because you gotta pay a transaction fee. You gotta pay that transaction fee because they're doing it from overseas. And depending on the time when they did it, they either lost money or they gained. And so they gotta find out how to, make up that difference, and they put it on the customer. And so if people start to understand that we're all a part of the Forex market anyway, whether we want to be a part of the business side and the educational side or not.
You're already in the game.
So I figure I'm gonna get paid while it's still brand new and become a millionaire while it's still brand new, because I didn't get in it when the internet became, when the internet first started. Who got in that? Not me. So I gotta be wise now in my decisions and learn from my mistakes and jump in while the cost is minimal.
We're actually going through a transitional phase right now, right before our eyes. COVID just moved the needle much faster.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely did. Anything that's dealing with stocks and all that, everything is now. It's lovely. Very, very lovely. I got minimum capital. I got maximum money because of it. Lovely.
Here's the problem. All this money, all this money that's being shelled out, what do they call it? Stimulus, all those stimulus, they're printing more money. Well, I mean, you may know, but a lot of other people may not know that may be listening right now. So they print out all this money, print out the money, but it's devaluing. He kicked the back on. It's devaluing the value of the United States dollar. So, like we go to the store back in the days, a long time ago, bag of potato chips, the regular joints, it's like, used to be like 15, 10 cents when my father was a kid. Like 10, 15 cents for a bag of chips. When we were kids, they were like $25. Well, what? 25 cents.
I was about to say, what type of chips was you eating on? I ain't had those chips when I was growing up, Doug.
I ain't had those. They like 50 cents now.
Yes,
but those same chips, they like 50 cents.
But you missing an even bigger point. I'm glad you brought up the chip thing, because I had this discussion with somebody the other day. Not only do the chips cost more, but the product is less.
They give you less.
They give you less.
It's enough for
because when we was growing up, I remember that. You get a half a bag of chips and a half a bag of air, and you pay more money. That's how they do.
Hey, Didi, hold on. We're going to bring you in. Give us like 2 more minutes. We're going to bring you in.
That's how they do, man. But yeah, so before you cut me off, man, I just got one last question, man. One last question, man. Awesome. I always got questions, man. So, all right, so I know you got to make an initial investment to get into the company or whatever. So after you make this initial investment, and let's say you don't have the knowledge of, moving your investment around, things of that nature, does it cost you to get the extra knowledge, or is that something that you just learn and then you'll make the money as you go on? Or how does that work? Because some of these things, they be like, all right, you pay this, like I say I need you to pay me $500. Then after that, next month, I'm like, I need you to pay me $400. Then the next month, I'm like, let me pay you $200. But the person who paying the money ain't really learning nothing. So how does that part work?
I'll let you take that.
This is not that type of business. This is an educational platform. So, and that's one thing people don't get. This is the educational platform, right?
Like you're going to college.
Like you're going to college. We don't handle your money at all. We don't touch your money. We don't take your money. You handle all your money.
We don't trade. We don't invest your money.
You do it all.
You do all
The one thing I love about this business is that because there's a second entity to it, right? There's a second part to it that's meant, like with Christopher Terry, who is the CEO of this organization, when he came in, he thought about people like us, and he had us in mind. And he said, you know what, normally people don't have this type of money to put in their accounts. So what he decided was, I want to make this into a business. How can I help it grow? I'm not going to pay somebody to do it. I'm going to have people who want to learn help me out. His vision is strong. He wants to help 1,000 Chairman 10s in his organization. He wants to help 1 million people. 1 million people and 1,000 chairman tens. And how he decided to do that is when you help bring people into his organization, he pays you. So we have a program called a SMART program. Inside that SMART program, Corey, when you bring 12 people in the organization, of course not by yourself.
Not by yourself.
You get paid a residual income, right? That residual income will pay for your tuition, and that residual income will fund your account. And because it's such a smart trade, it's such a smart way to do this market, you're actually being like the banks, trading with other people's money, right? And
OPM, baby. You know
it just it's amazing how, you know, we gonna really be like the banks, and we're gonna really turn our cell phones into an ATM, because it's not even gonna come out your pocket if we do it correctly. But again, you have to be coachable. You have to be willing to allow us to adjust the way you think, right? Mindset is big. It's so big that we have it as part of the business, right? That's part of what you're paying for. And to me, the mindset is the best thing that this company could have did. I think if more companies set up a mindset avenue for their organization, more companies will flourish and be more effective, because mindset is your key factor why you grow.
I
agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I agree with that. Mindset has a lot to do with the way you live, period. So absolutely. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that totally.
Another thing I wanted to add, so once you get into business, you pay your enrollment, right? And then we can talk more offline on it. Yeah. So you could you can say it. It's $235.
Oh, you can say how much?
Yeah, $235 for a platinum package, which allow you to either trade. You could either do Forex, you can do digital currency, or you can do high frequency Forex and deal with binary options and stocks.
That's right.
Or you can have all three of them in one and pay an extra $100 for the enrollment of $325, right? And I'm gonna round it off because it's $324.95. So $325 to get monthly for the platinum is $235. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Monthly for the platinum is $174.95 or $175. For the platinum, where you get all the bells and whistles and swipe trades and things of that nature, that's going to be $275. So to have everything in one pretty much really makes more sense. And when we first joined, we actually got the platinum package because we just wanted to get in. We wanted to get some skin in the game. What we wish we should have done sooner was get the elite package, because it really just offers so much more. The world is going to the digital currency phase.
Absolutely.
Right? So it would behoove you to learn it now. Like when I say digital currency, for those who don't know, I'm talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. Ripple is one of the technologies that allow you to do Cash App. So anytime you're doing Cash App and that money is automatically, like soon as I send it, you got it. Well, digital currency technology allows that to happen. All these transactions that are happening so fast, you take a check, and if I take my phone, if I scan it into my bank, boom, the money's available right to the bank. So the technology is there, learning how to actually get in it and interact. So you pay an initial enrollment one time, and then monthly you pay a monthly, like you paying the scholarship. Like you're paying your cell phone. You're paying to continue to keep access, to keep getting access. And but the beautiful thing, like Shareem just finished saying, Christopher Terry offers the opportunity to have that smart trader mind frame. You introduce this business to two people. Well, you introduce it to as many people as you want, but when you get two people to join, your membership is free.
Absolutely.
Now, if you say, hey, that sounds cool, I want to I like the business part of it too. which makes more sense because that little whatever the 175 or the 275, that's really nothing compared to what I'm really looking for. I'm looking for the bag, and I'm going to talk about it anyway because I love what I'm doing. You introduce it to 3 people, now you can become an independent business owner. Then you start getting paid from there. Then introduce it to 12 people. Then you can get,
and it goes on.
It goes up. It goes up, man. And
it's amazing.
It's a journey. You're gonna take some wins, and you're gonna take some losses because you're learning how to be a leader at that point when you're growing in that aspect, and you're responsible for a lot of people know some of the things that you may not even know. That's when you fall back on your leadership, but you stay connected. And some of the people that are on the line right now, man, they can attest. Some of the people that are making comments right now, they part of the team. They up at 2:15 in the morning with us. We rocking and rolling. We don't play no games. We normally trade. Yeah. Weekday we'll trade right now, and it's fun. It's fun learning how to make money. And then when you finally figure it out, then you're not scared of the red and blue lines moving up and down and how to plot out the charts. It's not as scary when you're doing it with other people that are
knowledgeable about it.
Just as knowledgeable.
And the thing about it, it's just like anything that you learn, right? When you first learn 1 + 1 is 2, in the beginning as a kid, this was foreign to you. You couldn't understand it, right? So like right now for my grandchild, that's something difficult for her. But as she grow up and she began to see it, our eyes automatically will remember the repetition. So the more you do anything, you become great, right? When you first started working that job, you didn't do it automatically, but as the days go by, that job became easier and easier because you do it on an everyday basis. That's just the same thing with anything you do.
You find more ways
to
be
and that part I get, you know what I'm saying? And I get all that. My issue with me is what you spoke upon about 2 minutes ago. 2 things. One, I'm not really a risk taker, and I hate to take losses. And because I'm like that, I feel like
we know you.
I'm saying I'm talking about when it comes as far as money is concerned. That's what I'm talking. I'm not talking about the other stuff, sir. We're talking about business right now.
You go to do a rap battle. That's a risk taker.
It's a risk taker. What are you talking?
When you go to a rap battle, right, you have to put in money to be part of it, correct?
Yeah, I gotta put in my money to get there.
Let me finish. You gotta put in money. That's your initial investment. Am I right?
That's a fact.
So when you do that rap battle, you doing it in hope that you win so you can get that money. Same difference. There's no difference. The only difference is you have confidence. Let me finish. You have confidence in doing that rap battle. And the only reason why you see in this business as something like, oh, I don't want to take the risk, is because you're insecure about what it can do, right?
Because you don't know.
Once you come inside of it, and you do that on your phone, and you see how fast you can make it,
you're a smart dude.
That will change. But if you never come in, if you never open the door, you'll never know. If you never started rapping and they took the chance on your skill, on how good you are, you would have never opened that door and went to do that battle because you wouldn't have believed in yourself enough to do it. It's the same difference.
And when you got good enough, you sure did defeat a lot of people, especially that boy Futrell.
And guess what, Corey? Sometimes you didn't win the battle, Corey, guess what? Sometimes you didn't win the battle, but it still don't stop you from doing the same investment every time there's a battle because you see the value. So when people tell me no, what they're really saying to me is, I don't understand what you're doing and I'm fearful. But you only fear that you're putting on yourself is because you don't understand or you don't know.
Come find out.
But God, if He brings you to it, He wants you to walk through the door because He opened it for you.
All right, man. I like that. I like that because I've been watching. I've been listening. I know I ain't been jumping in on our calls and all that, but trust, cause I've been watching and cause I've been listening. Know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get my ducats together and I'm gonna come holler at y'all, man. See what's up with that, man. Know what I mean?
Let's go.
I gotta tie up a few loose ends, but once I do that, I'm gonna try to come with that package that y'all was talking about that got everything in it. Cause I'm gonna need all the resources so I can start.
That's what they need. Let's go.
All I gotta say on that note, come drink Life's water free.
Say no more, man. Say no more, man.
Come drink Life's water free.
Well, I know y'all doing y'all thing, man. I'm proud of both of y'all, man. I mean, y'all test that all been on a long road. And we all very much different than what we was 10, 15 years ago. Know what I'm saying? So only way to go is up. You know what I mean? Only way to go is up, man. Can't go down. Only way to go is up, you know? And I'm proud of you too.
That's right.
You keeping it real positive. I like that, man. Keep it that way, man. Know what I mean? Keep it that way, man. Know what I mean? The world needs your expertise out here, man. Know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you do, man.
You know, like Hope said, cuz I bounce like round ball, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. You can't keep the young and pigeonhole, know what I mean? Where you make more money when the kitchen closed, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You already know. But I know y'all want to get one of y'all Black Talk Winner team members up there, so I ain't gonna take up all y'all time, you know what I mean? But I appreciate that information though, man. Real talk, man.
No doubt.
Oh, anytime.
Hey, your presence on this and your questions is highly valued and definitely was necessary. So I'm glad you chimed in.
So you a little more passion.
That's what this is all about, man. You want to show people the transparency. You want to see how we really rock, and we real people. You can touch us, feel us, smell us, and talk to people that's outside of that business. We talk to real people that we really rock with in the street. Real life, they don't even know all that other stuff. They can hear in our tone and they know our temperature. They know how we really give it up.
You saw my passions now, boy. Excuses is not king over here.
Definitely, man. Well, y'all hold it down, man. Y'all keep doing your thing. Again, congratulations. And I'm gonna get with y'all on that.
All right, awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna get back in here and do some work. You know what I mean? Do some supervising. You feel me?
I'm gonna call you tomorrow. We gonna put it on the calendar.
I usually wake up like around like 1 or 2. So call me after that.
I'll call you around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
That's cool.
All right, we're gonna set a date.
All right. Love y'all.
I love you.
You already know.
I love you, cuz.
All right, one.
Dee, you ready? You ready, Dee? You ready? Let's go, Dee. Let's go.
Man, Corey's was clear. That's weird.
Let's go, Dee. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. We rocking a little gospel, and we giving up.
Hey y'all.
Hey, family queen. That was good, huh? That was good.
Oh, bomb. What's going
Wipe that
on?
lens, Dee. Wipe that lens.
Okay, let me fix my lens. No, I don't know why my lens. You listen. I'm gonna blame it on my daughter, my Skylar.
There you go.
Let me figure out how I can turn it around.
No,
boom.
There you go.
There it is.
I see it shining.
You was on them charts. I see. You was in the academy.
Oh yeah, I've been in the academy off and on all day. Like I got to learn that Gold Cup strategy and stuff like that. Like I'm zoning.
Exactly.
That's my goal.
Right, that was good.
That was good.
I enjoyed that. I like talking with people that's definitely outside of our sphere, what we're doing in this space, in this business, and we get some real people asking some real questions. And we're able to answer them. You know, we just want to show the people the transparency, that it's all real. We having fun. We talking to our own people, and then we talking to people outside of it that's still our people. You know, just because you ain't trading with us don't mean it's all family, it's all love.
And I think even for our team to see, you know, when people give you excuses, it's not really anything towards you, right? Because I mean, when people say no, They're saying only for a couple reasons. One, they don't have the money, right? Two, they don't understand. They fearful of making a decision.
That's the real one right there.
And
that's a real
or they have so much going on. They inside of another business, and normally when you're already a part of another business, you normally don't mix the two.
You don't want to commingle.
Right. They don't. I think they don't lie, especially if you're a leader. You can't jump into another business. You would have to leave one.
It's too much. It's too much. And, you know, I've been getting hit for opportunities for another business, and or another opportunity just to make some money. But I got my hands full right now. I don't have time to talk to people about another business, learn that business, and still learn and do the business that I'm doing right now. I don't want to. I don't need to. Right. Let me focus in on what's important right now. What we're doing right now with our team is something so special.
Oh my God.
I don't want to let nothing get in front of that right now.
I love y'all.
The only thing that get in front of that is,
man, I love you guys too. Like when I talked to a good friend of mine, Mr. Joey Moore. Shout out Joey Moore. What's up? I tagged you in his lines. I know you work long hours, brother, but we had an amazing conversation today. You know, he basically told me about his different endeavors with trading, but it definitely wasn't from the foreign what we do. You know, he told me about his ups and downs, about his daughter. He also has a daughter as well that's in college. She's a college student and stuff. But what really struck his interest was when Logic Mix and Dr. China decided to go live trading last night. And he was just like, man, wow, like, you know, these are like real people. I said, yeah, this is a live platform. I said, we do everything live. We don't do, you know,
we're not hiding nothing.
Anything. I said, we don't have nothing. Everything is authentic. I said, this business is authentic. I said, and you know, it's a blessing. I said, we are very relationship based. You know, we build relationships even after we are already in the community.
That's right.
Build relationships. I said, and that's the most important thing. I said, it's about relationship. I said, because once you build relationship, you can also go from that to build wealth. So, I mean, just a plethora of different things whenever you get involved in this environment. I said, because this is just not just traders. You have more besides just people that's involved in that foreign exchange, just involved just with trading and stuff. I said, you have people that have other jobs, other platforms, other business-minded people that are in this business who own businesses, you know, but they need capital.
Yeah.
They need more. So that's why they decided to take a step. And from what he was telling me, he was looking for more. So
that's good.
Definitely told him about the open enrollment. He was more than happy to join. He was just like, I want to know what I want in. I said, that's good, because you in now.
That's right.
There you go.
You know, absolutely.
I did that. And I mean, honestly, I think this is definitely something that he's looking for. From what he told me, you know, kind of told me his vision.
Rich use finance.
Overall. And I really think that this is definitely, I'm thankful that I was able to bless him with the opportunity to just even experience the open enrollment opportunity, because I definitely think that this is what he's been looking for.
That definitely,
you know,
I love that. I love that fact, and you said something that always stands out. When I think of Rich University, I love the idea of those three pillars: relationships, residuals, results.
That's right.
That's exactly what this business as a whole is all about.
Absolutely. Exactly.
Residuals, relationships, and results.
And
if
change.
people don't see the results of all of those things, it won't make sense to nobody. But we're producing those opportunities for people.
Absolutely.
Right? I love it. I love it. We're definitely in a privileged space, because this isn't for everybody. I believe it's for everybody, but it ain't at the same time.
Everybody got to be willing.
You gotta be willing to. Yeah, you gotta be willing to.
Yeah,
that's definitely what's going on in your mind, which you already do.
you know, he definitely told me, he was just like, you know, I've been in sales before. I've been in sales. I said, listen, Mr. Moore. I said, this is not about sales. I said, this is about education.
That's right.
Educating. You know? I said, that's what we're doing. I said, we are offering an educational opportunity. I said, it's no different whenever your daughter was offered that scholarship to go to whatever university that she got the opportunity to go to. I said, they offered, she could very well have turned down the scholarship. I said, it's the same exact thing. I said, either you want to say yes or no. So you have to sit there and make the choice. This is your opportunity. I'm not pressuring you or anything. This is an opportunity.
That's right.
So it's a yes or a no, or I get back to you. He was just like, wow, you know, I'm going inside open enrollment. I said,
okay, let's go.
I want you to see this link. I said, I will send you this link, and I hope you enjoy what you see. I said, he said, I'll get back with you, get back in contact with you in 5 days. I said, you know what? I'll be back in contact with you in 5 days.
That's
I
right.
said, because I'm going to sit there and speak. I said, let him have his, I was just like, you need your time. I'm going to respect that. I said, but in 5 days, I'm coming for you. I'm going to be ready. Yeah, it's just 5 days. What's going on?
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Did you see what you needed to see? Let's go. Because there's no reason for you to sit there and say, if you say no now, it's okay. Like I told you, I definitely had spoke to several other people. My plethora of no's has been, sometimes I have my moments, I'm just like, dang, they said no, that's supposed to be my friend. But, you know, regardless of, I'm still thankful, because the thing is, I still had to learn in this space. I had to learn a lot about myself, because I always see myself as like, oh, I don't care if somebody tells me no or rejection, but I had to learn that rejection still means a yes, but they're just not ready right now. And it's okay. Right. And shout out to Pastor Carl and First Lady Angela for teaching me that. I really appreciate that, because I'm telling you, I had a hard time with that thing, because I was talking to people that I would call my sister. I know they're going to tell me yes. I know, just hold on. I know I'm about to get my yes today. And she was like, okay. And then I get that no, and which is meaning not ready yet. And I would be so, you know, had my moments, but I would pray and go back and keep plugging into those 8 o'clock calls, to those 11 a.m. calls with the Rising Prophet, with Dr. Jewel and everything, Dr. China at 2 p.m. And then especially when she did every hour on the hour, that really, really helped me build my confidence to keep going.
Awesome.
Every no is getting you closer to your yes, and every no is getting you closer to helping that family that needs what you have. Somebody needs it, period. And I refuse to sit there and just say, okay, nobody needs it. Yes, yes. Because my family needs it. No matter what, like, I am like overly thankful for the opportunity, for the platform, for especially my chairman leaders, our own Dr. China and Logic Mix, also better known as Chairman and Chairwoman Shareem and Dre and Lovell. Great talk of 1 and 2. I will always be so thankful for y'all, because every day I mean, I'm just thankful for you all. Like, I mean, it's an honor. It's a pleasure to be right here by you guys' side. And I really especially appreciate Shareem staying up with me till 2:30 in the morning.
Y'all was on the phone last night.
Right out from 1 to 200. I'm with a pencil. I said, oh, my finger's cramping up, because I'm used to typing, not writing with a pencil. And she said, get you a pencil and paper, and you put down all those numbers, and we're going to go. I'm just like, yes. Stay with me. She poured herself into me, and she didn't even have to do it. She didn't have to do that for me, but she did, because she believes in me. And I appreciate it so much, Shareem. Thank you. so much for that, because I mean, it really boosted me. It gave me the confidence to even make a real phone call, because I'm the queen of texting. I text you all day.
Queen of text.
Don't put me on the phone to my, oh, you got to talk. Oh, no, I'm not talking to nobody. I shouldn't have to. You see the text message, you see what I'm sending to you. Just go ahead and but you know what? It's about building relationship.
That's right.
It's about building relationship. That's what we are about. And I had to become coachable to that. I had to adhere to that. And I truly thank you for helping me understand it. And thank you for praying with me, because I never had that before. I really thank you for that.
I think we don't realize that we helping people, but it's really helping us, right? God does everything and he reciprocate that, right? And he said, the least that you have done to others, you have done unto me. And so when he says that, I think about how Jesus says, if you have seen the Father, you have seen me, right? And then the least of them, the least that you do for somebody, you do for me. So he is in us and we are in him. And if you have seen Jesus, you've seen Shareem. That's why I can minister to you and it bounces back to me.
Yes.
So if we receive that, we all need each other. We all need each other. It's not even about who's doing better. It's not about who's not winning. It's about who's winning. It's about
winning?
how we're gonna win.
Grab into that energy and just grab on that energy and just go.
Yeah, I just really enjoy it.
I was just like, what's up? I'm talking to everybody in the grocery store. I need to get me some flyers made. Like, let's go.
You know what?
Take action.
You know, it's a beautiful thing. You have, and this is beautiful because you have the support already. I know your sisters. Y'all are strong. Y'all have a strong support. But sometimes, you know, you expect your family and your siblings to support you and tell you all the good stuff, and you believe in those things. But sometimes it's an outside source that pours into you that could really push you over. And it was already there. What you needed was already there, but this person don't know me. So why would this person that don't know me say these things about me? Why would they pour so much time and energy in me? Obviously, they see something in me. Man, I like the fact that my energy really attracts it. And this is the type of stuff that I wanted to attract. I've been looking to attract people that think like me. I just don't know how to get close to it.
Yeah, because I pray.
They're showing me at the same time.
I'm praying about that. I actually had I'm not meaning to interrupt you, but it's just kind of like a testimonial for me. I had been praying to God for a long time. Like, God attached the right people to me to get me to the destiny, to get me to where I need to be, for the right mindset I need to be in. Show me who my real friends are. Give me God, bring my real friends to me. Because God asks you to ask, not beg.
That's right.
Because I'm his children. So I shouldn't have to beg. I asked and asked, and I kept asking. And he brought me your beautiful queen, Shareem. And I'm telling you, we met a long time ago, but seeing the destiny, the future, and I'm right here with her standing in this space to see where the real trajectory of what is about to happen.
Oh my God, let's go.
6 months down the line, 12 months down the line is absolutely amazing. It's anointed, it is real, and I'm just like, my God, like, I'm just praying, like, God, help me maintain this space. I do not want to lose what I have. I'm staying here. So I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. And I had to make that proclamation to him and to Shareem, whenever she said, we got to hold ourselves accountable for each other. I really started understanding the real truth about accountability, because I was just like, you know, the only accountability I realized was in the military. And then whenever I seen that even in the military, that they can, no matter how much they say it can be organized, it's supposed to be so organized. No, even the leadership will fail you, because they're only
That's facts.
No, don't pause now.
Yes, she's doing awesome.
So whenever I realized that, okay, you on the line, but are you going to really become a line? And I told myself last night at 2:30, early yesterday morning at 2:30 morning, I said, I'm coming to line. Whatever she told me to write down, I have a whole notebook. Where's my notebook at?
That's right. Show it. Let's go.
I had the notebook.
Go and show that, because I know Chairman Carla be happy to see that notebook.
We actually took
No
pictures.
takers are the money maker.
We actually took pictures of a blank paper, and we said we're going to fill it up.
Yeah, we're going to fill it up.
We both started from scratch, and we prayed
yeah,
up.
we started from scratch, and we said we're gonna start there. It is. I still got the everything. I have my notes here and everything. My list.
Yeah, lid.
My list.
Let's go.
And my 1 to 200. Everything you told me to say, Shareem, I have it. Like, and I already start adding to that list. Like now, I'm not playing because it needs to be what Shareem said. Let me show you that this exists. Business mindset, and this is what I wrote down last night because that's what she told me, and she didn't tell me to write that down. But I have it all the way to list to 200. I'm not playing. We're gonna fill out this whole list. And I'm 200 families. I'm going to do it. We're gonna do it all together. And I'm just like, I'm determined because I have no other choice but to, because that is one of my callings. Because God has always told me that, you are a server. I've always been a server all my life. I've served, always been a giver, without expecting anything, because I was just like, that's just the gift that God blessed me with. Now, have I used it in incorrect ways or whatever because lack of understanding and not having a proper mindset? Yes, but I thank God for growth because Shareem actually helped me grow. I mean,
that was God.
In a few hours, not even like an hour and a half, just that quick. Because I used to think that everything used to take so long for growth, mindset to grow. Yes, it can take long, but sometimes whenever you already have a chairwoman or you in a platform where people have already been there where you're at, and they can help you reset your mindset. I had a complete reset.
Praise God.
And I'm thankful
God is so awesome.
A complete mindset. And I'm gonna start running my mouth because
you good.
This is good. This is good.
I'm truly thankful. I'm truly thankful.
Cousin just asked me, how long does it take? What I should have said, I'm thinking about it. How long does it take for you to become successful? How long is it going to take for you to break your bad habit? How long is it going to take for you to break your bad habits? Because you don't know that they're bad habits until you actually go through this transition, and then you find out, Jen, that's a bad habit. I've been really lackadaisical. I've been really procrastinating. I've been really in denial of my capabilities. You got to break a lot of bad habits in order to get to the space where you can really receive and take those no's. Take those no's and take those no's just to get. You got to go through 100 no's to get the one yes.
And I'm just like, I don't care. Say no to me, because like Pastor Carl even spoke about that. Him and his beautiful wife, Sister Angela, they spoke about. He said, "Say no to me. Please say no to me." I was just like, I know that's right. Say no to me so I can get close to my yes, because guess what? You still on my list. I'm going to tag you in my post. You going to know about this because you need it.
Absolutely. And I think one of the things that I heard about
doing, because at first I used to do stuff like, okay, well, maybe they don't want to talk no more. I said, I want to be nagging, so I won't tag them and stuff, being just me. That's me naturally. Like,
tell me to stop tagging.
Want to be nagging and stuff. I said, no, I'm going to tag you in this post, and you will keep seeing, and let's keep dripping, and then eventually you will see the full trajectory of what we're trying to
people
let you know what you need to do.
People are watching your
Exactly.
community. They're watching.
Exactly.
They're watching. They may not be saying anything, and that used to piss me off. I'm like, I got all these people that on my friends list, and people, and people used to kill me. Oh, they don't respond anyway, so I'm just going to get rid of all these friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, for what? They're watching. Just because they're not commenting, they're not liking, they may not be sharing, but they're watching. You know how I know now? Because when I started paying for certain accounts, when I started paying for certain advertisements, it would give me the analytics or the stats. Or when we do a video like this, a stream like this, it'll
Yes.
probably say 100 some
I've
odd
seen
people.
that. I've seen that. That's great. That's right. Because it will tell you.
Clicked up.
I had paid for an ad. I had 304 people, and they was giving me the names, everything, like, and then they even stretched it out even more. I was just like, wow, like people really are. It really does work. And
I've seen 9,000 views. 9,000 views and maybe 20 likes, maybe 3 shares. 1,000+ views.
But I think,
or they might have looked at seen my picture. Like if you got an Instagram business account, you can see the insights of how many times your stuff and where it's been around the world. You got like thousands of people looking at your stuff, but maybe only 7 comments or no comments. You know, they seeing it. You got to just keep the consistency going. Just keep it going. I'm still pouring. I'm still pouring. I'm still dripping. I'm still dripping. I'm still pouring. Right. And all of a sudden, I got somebody that believes in me. I got somebody that's coming along for the ride. I got a road dog, and then I got more. Then somebody introduces me, and then somebody else, and then we just continue to pour. Next thing you know, we building bread talk. Talk to me.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think if
make it happen.
I think if we get back to the word success, right? I heard it somewhere when it said that people think success is the end result. He said, but when you think about college, right? What makes a college student successful is not the fact that the person made it to the end. The process of when they were on their way is what gives them success. Success is developed on a journey over time, right? And so it's the seeing you even up here live, seeing you up here talking like this with confidence, that is already showing you that you have already broke through one of the successful barriers. Right. And even for myself, this is success. For me and Dre to even be able to talk to and be up here together and doing it together, that's success. So, depending on how we look at things, right, we'll realize that we've been having a lot of success all this time, but we're not seeing it as success because we want the end result. Well, the end result comes with the failure. The end result comes with you messing up. The end result, that is the success. That's right. And the only time you fail, the only time you're not successful is when you quit. And
when you quit.
When you focus on that,
you quit.
Yes, that's like Daniel said, success is in the process. That's right. Yes. Yes.
Flex our muscles. This is how.
But you need people around you to help push you in that direction, to help motivate.
And sometimes it takes you hearing it from somebody else that's not, within your bloodline. I'm not saying that I didn't listen to my sister, but sometimes me and her were like,
"That's right,
you can't tell me I ain't doing this and I ain't doing that." But it was like that because we have more than just one. We have more than just sister. We just have more than just being sisters. We also have a special anointing that's all ordained by God that we're spiritual sisters, I believe, and physical sisters. I don't know how that happened, but it's just so happened to be like that. So we knock heads in a lot of different ways and don't mean to, but it has happened. But we're always still able to leverage that platform and pray for each other, regardless of, and that's one thing that, I find that is very unique about me and Chairman Danielle, Miss Wealth Robinson.
That's right, Miss Wealth.
Shout out to you, my darling. That's my best friend, and best friend has all we've been in the trenches with plenty of different platforms as far as trying to change our financial trajectory, trying to do this, working at it and stuff. But we actually found something that worked, that is actually golden, that's actually unmarked, untouched. It was just like a precious gem that lay before us, and we couldn't even believe, like, whenever she finally realized that what I was blessed with from Pastor Carl. I said Dr. Carl, hallelujah. Maybe that's what his next title could be. But Pastor Carl, then from Pastor Carl, blessed from the Lovells, and then to myself, me and Marvin, then I gave that pastor blessing on. And at first, it was trying, not trying, but we had our little, it was just like, I want to know more about this and more about that. And then I realized I couldn't really tell her, everything, because we only had been on the phone one time. But I tell you, when I tell you that whenever she seen the vision, she took off.
Oh yeah, she took off.
Okay, 3 and free. Okay, what else? And she knocked it out. And she,
because she planned on having, she got a retirement plan.
Man.
Yeah, she got a retirement plan, and not only that, we was able to pass it off to a third generation in our family.
Yes.
And that is something that is a game changer, because we have three generations of our family right now on this platform.
Look at that.
Yes, that's so
Look
awesome.
at that.
I want my family to come along.
It's coming.
I love that so much about y'all, because y'all
that's
really
our
are
whole family.
right. Y'all got an aunt. Y'all got an aunt, a daughter, y'all.
Sister.
And Marvin, not only that, Marvin is changing the financial trajectory as well, because he's started it with his family as well. And just because it made it now, it's coming, regardless of. I was just like, no matter what, I always tell him, like, listen, honey, my love, it's gonna be okay. Listen, we gonna keep building. It don't matter. I got you. And then whenever you are able to do what you need to do, it's gonna happen in due time. In time, it's gonna happen. Everything is gonna work itself out. Period.
That's right.
I was just like, let's do we're doing the footwork now. Let's go.
I got stuck in the trade right now. So Sunday.
I'm stuck in the trade.
I'm be on it like.
I'm stuck in 3, but they both have a.
I got out of my trading time.
Oh no, I'm gonna be on it.
I see you put that in too.
The
market closed at 4 o'clock.
I didn't put that in today. That's been in here for 2 days right now.
What you mean? 2 days.
It's been in there for 2 days.
It's been one for like a week and a half now. It's okay.
It's been in there for 2 days.
Yeah,
I did that trade with when we was trading with the team.
Mm-hmm.
It's that exotic pair.
Oh man, that's that.
Well, I ain't no exotic pair. I mean regular.
The XMR. That's.
I trade responsibly, so I'm not really.
The risk isn't high.
That's right. The whole family coming on board. That's right.
That's right. The whole family. Let's go. Speak that thing. Word. He was trying to bring in Arrow. I don't think he's. Oh, he's. Yeah. Wait, he's not.
Yeah, he's good.
He gonna bring in Arrow.
Did he?
Okay. Okay.
I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, King, for having me.
Making me tear up over here, girl. If these lashes come off, I'm gonna kill you. Now, girl.
Listen, come on, girl. I gotta get you that face feed in, though, girl. I gotta show you. I know
you gotta get me on it so you can make me glamorous.
I got you. I got you. I got you, honey. I got you.
Get ready to bring you in, brother. Get ready to bring you in.
Kareem, I'm gonna use some of my United Kingdom makeup on you, girl. I got some of that UK stuff, that exclusive, expensive type.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I invest.
UK. A lot.
I'm ready.
I know she do. As I'm telling you, I got that UK stuff, that exclusive. Can't use that on everybody. But a chairwoman, yes, ma'am.
Get yourself some Egyptian, you know what I mean? All right, we gonna holler at you. You heard?
All righty, all right. Y'all have a good night.
We love you. We appreciate
Good night.
you.
Well, good morning.
Love y'all too.
It's that 3 a.m. drip.
Oh yes.
This how the
About to
bread
take me
talkers do, man. I don't know about everybody else, that's how you talk. Yeah. We out here.
He's back.
Most definitely.
Let me get it back on. All right, mama.
All right.
I'm tired.
Who tired? Ain't no sleep. Ain't no sleep, E. Ain't no sleep. Bread talk is up. Come on, bro. Push the button.
You ain't pushed it.
Yeah. So,
Your fingers was short. You ain't push it.
oh, my fingers are shut. Boom. I know you sleeping.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey!
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Putting points on the board.
That's what I'm talking about.
He said, ballers. Putting numbers on the board.
Hey.
You do
You just got
When we
just
gonna-
gotta keep leading by example.
Huh?
Just gotta keep leading by example.
Absolutely.
They'll follow.
Same
They'll
here.
follow
Man.
when they're ready.
That's all we're doing. We're just repeating what was shown us and just
Right.
put it back in and just so it can repeat and just get better.
She said, congratulations.
She said, Danielle said,
Thanks,
congratulations.
Danielle.
I'm excited. Your girl is ready to take off. She said, I'm gonna have my list tomorrow.
Yo, she was like one of the first people on here.
And she was?
First person's people on here. Yeah, I was gonna chime her in, but we was already starting another call. When I looked back, she was gone. But I'm glad she tuned in. We gave her, we had to give a shout out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
It's our time to grow. Woohoo! I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the momentum.
We out here 3 a.m. dripping.
And we gotta get up early. This is my life lady. This is my life lady.
Yeah, I'm following y'all.
I see.
Hey man, come on.
You and Danielle.
Keep on.
Yeah.
As long as we leave some good footprints behind us, man.
Right. This is the time I usually be up in the week anyway on the I Am Academy and trading and all that stuff.
Yeah.
See, look at that.
That's why you could be up.
Hey, actually, this is a good time to be trading.
It's quiet.
Unless
Just relax.
on the regular market hours.
Right.
This that London time. That London session.
Yes, what she said.
Yep, she said I'm all in.
Yeah.
I can't even see.
We all in.
Right.
If we wasn't, we still wouldn't be on the train, right?
That's right.
And I love this train.
Me too. I love this
is
space.
a very good ride, man. How are you coming along in your business? And how long you been on board? Like 3 months, 2-3 months now, right?
Yeah, 3 months. Nah, I say 2.5. Going on 3. Yeah.
How do you like the journey so far? And just give us your feedback on it.
I mean, I love it. That's why I'm still on it, and it's something that I believe in. I feel like in order for you to really get something out of it, you got to believe in it. So that's why I dived in on the trading side of stuff. Because I had to believe. In order to sell something to somebody, you got to believe, and people feel that energy from you. They know if you believe it or not. So I'm believing it, and I mean. I go out there. I don't know if y'all see what I do in the community and stuff like that. I share, I give out things to people. My motto is live to love to live, right? So I mean, along with that, hopefully one day, as people see me doing that and they see me talking about wealth and this Forex stuff, and people out there protesting, and I'm like, there's another way for us to protest, a way that we can take back this, get in on this fight right now, because 2021, shit, we don't know how 2021 gonna go, but you better be ready.
You better be ready. You better strap up. 2020 done blew our heads off.
No, it's not. It's me.
Well, I mean, when I say that, I mean, this is not what I expected.
Right.
I mean, we lost Kobe Bryant,
Yeah.
We dealing with this
definitely
COVID.
been a shit changer.
Yeah.
And we got an election this year. And we got an
did
election.
something great too, because you gave me something to think about. And this heat, there's people out there that need water. And I took your challenge. You gave out a water challenge, and I thought that was amazing, because anybody that thinks about others is God-fearing, right? Because we are selfish beings. So the only person that can give us that desire to help another human being is God. And so it grew me to love you and develop our friendship even more, because anybody that cares for God's children, that's awesome. That's not easy. People are not always easy to care for, especially the ones that can't give back. Right.
Right.
I really appreciate that water challenge. Even to this day, I still have the stuff in my car where I'm keeping water in my car, because I know that heat this summer was real.
I mean, you never know what somebody's going through. I mean,
Absolutely.
you never know if somebody's on the, like I just said something last night, like, you know, the video games that you used to play when you was younger, and then like out of nowhere you magically ate a Snicker bar or drank a water, and then instantly you just got some new life, right? You never know when somebody is dying of thirst or dying of hunger, and then you just come out of nowhere, and then you just give them some water, something to eat, and then you just extend their life. And I mean, we can take that over to Forex too. We don't know when somebody's on their last $235, right? So we just gonna keep saying something, you know. We're gonna keep saying something, and hopefully, you know, they like, okay, I'm on my last $235. Let me turn this around, you know, and we extend somebody's life by that. So
that's right.
You know,
that's an awesome way to look at it. Absolutely. That's a really good way to look at it. You're extending somebody's life. I'm gonna bring that to Dr. China.
I think that's what you guys do for me.
Right.
Each new member that comes in and contributes. Of course, I'm thinking. I'm always thinking the long term, like when we inviting somebody in this space, because that's what we're doing.
Right.
I'm inviting you in. I'm interviewing you to see if you fit the criteria of where we want to go, and then just to find out what you may not even know what you can bring to the table. You may not want to do the business end, and that's cool too. You know, we always leave that invitation open. But the doors of opportunity, I love the doors of opportunity that's consistently open. So we're not saying no, you can't. You can't get into this club if you don't want to build a business. You can't be in here.
Right.
I think a lot of people, maybe some other teams, they do that. They may try to get people focused on building. When I'm thinking building, I'm thinking build your mind up. I'm not thinking about building the next person so you can grow legs and grow the opportunity of somebody. You got to build your mind up first to think that it's even possible. 1, to trade. 2, that you can even understand it. And 3, that you even believe in yourself enough to go forward. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you might as well cancel everything else out.
That's right.
Absolutely. If you don't believe it, people going, like you said earlier, people are going to smell the disbelief. Mika, what's going on? We used to work in Canada together. What up, Miss Starks? What you doing up so early?
So late or so early?
Yeah, right.
It's early in the morning now.
It's 3. 3.
Yeah, that's why I'm nodding, guys.
I ain't nodding. I'm about to smell it.
Well, he was still in the bed when I was up working this morning.
I still do. I had coffee. I cheated.
No, but that's really good.
Oh, you driving?
And I
what
think
you doing? Lift or
I think everybody brings something new to the table, and it's good to have an environment of different type of people, and their skill set that they bring. You know, and what I love about our team, there's no leader. I think everybody's a mentor in their own right. Table. Unlike a job, right? A job hires you for the position, right? But they'll never see your real, true potential unless they look deeper inside of you, willing to train you where you are. Some jobs are like that, but the majority of the jobs are not. They only train you for that position. And sometimes that's where they lose out, because if I give you enough tools, you might can catapult my business to a whole nother level. But I will never know if I only allow you to be the janitor.
Right.
So that's just something to think about.
Yeah, ain't no need. You can't get pigeonholed here.
I don't know my phone. I'm getting famous, girl.
Don't allow yourself to be pigeon, girl.
I mean, not you.
Hey, she tired.
Man, it's that late night sauce.
Yeah, this is what we call midnight oil.
That midnight oil, man.
It used to be like when it was just me, Carl. It was just a few of
like
us.
Me, Carl, his wife, Shareem, and like 2 other people, man.
We used to be up in my house.
We'd be right here, somewhere in this house, probably in the man cave over there by my pool table, and we just be sitting up brainstorming and just having conversations, like talking about how we're gonna do, how to present the business. Carl's very intentional. I remember one time he came over here in pajamas. He had this bright idea. He drove all the way over to my house, and once I found out where he lived, I'm like, oh my God, he really drove that far. Grabbed a cup of coffee, and we
I got this idea.
He came over. It must have been like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Like he hopped out of bed and came over here with his bright idea. He's like, I'm on my way over there, bro. What you doing? Came over here with the slippers on and pajamas on, and we had to be here like almost 5 o'clock in the morning, man. We just talking, man. It was just good information. It was just good, man. And we just building, and I love.
Just great.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot through that process. This guy, he don't quit,
and he don't let you quit.
He don't let you quit. He's the most resilient person I probably ever met. Yeah. I know another person who's resilient like that, but not so laser focused on business, his intentions, and what he wants to achieve in life. Because it's why it's strong. It's why it's incredibly strong, and it's for him to tell when he makes that chairman mark, he has that destination, and I love it. I think that's the thing that drove me to him. Right? You get to meet people, and I met a lot of people. I mean, being in the military, just like yourself, we meet people as we go along in life, but I've never met somebody with so much intention and so consistent with his details. Like nothing, he will not get derailed. No swerving with him.
Yeah, he taught us so much.
That laser focus is what I pray for to have in my area, in my city. And look where it led, man. Having these conversations late at night. I don't know what I would be. I'd probably be up. I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably be up anyway, because that's just me. But I'd probably be up watching TV, doing some nonsense. Probably upset. I'm still up. Probably be up. I'm up being productive. This is IPA. This is income producing activity right now.
That's right.
Because we're pouring into you, we're pouring into the world, we're pouring to our other team members we're pouring into strangers. I know when I wake up in the morning and I look at the views on this, it's probably going to be crazy. We probably got like 500-600 views.
I see.
Yeah, man, this is we're pouring into people because they're pouring into us.
Right.
Like my wife said earlier, we're talking to y'all. We're really talking to ourselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I heard that. That's the way light works. I mean, the sun, all that light that it has, the moon can't be great without it, And even though that light reflects off the moon is just an example of that sun. So just like you were saying, Carl, he did that with y'all. He shone that light down on y'all, and y'all doing the same. Y'all shining that light down on us, And the same thing, we shining it out there, And then hopefully when people come in, they shining that light again. That's how light works.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, my favorite
You're supposed to always take what you've learned and just try to do better with it. And that's our goal, man, because we got our own personality. We was already forward going, bubbly, and
both got a lot of energy.
We love talking to people anyway.
I think when I met him, I met you, and when I met you, we were at a car wash.
Yeah.
That's how I met Carl.
He had New York on his
Giant.
on your
New
who?
York Giants. New
That
York Giants. Don't get it.
yeah,
Don't get it wrong.
You love it when
And
you,
you know
love
these
it when you come
Giants,
through here, baby.
NYC, right? In the building, and that attracted me to. I went straight to him. I was ready to leave. I pulled back, and I went to your car. Said, "That's what I like about you, right?" And he
Right.
said, "Did you know about Forex?" And I mean, the rest is history. You got on the call.
I'm still here. Hey, Miss Kathy.
It took me a while though.
Got on the call. The rest is history. But it took for you to even trust me at that point to take the flyer, then get on the call.
Right.
And the crazy part about it is if you heard the call, you was like, I'm interested. But then, wait, he said I'm interested, but then he hit me up for a couple months. And I'm like, wait a minute. What happened? I'm still plugging you though. I kept flipping on you. And then he was like, I'm ready to sign. I'm like, really?
Yeah, we was upstairs.
I was hyped.
He was like, I've been trying to get this guy. He's ready. I'm like, all right.
I was really excited. And look where we are right now. So
Right.
when we're walking across that stage next year as chairman leaders, we're gonna be able to look at all of this.
All of us as chairman.
And say, talk to
that team. That must have did something special over there. Man, wait till y'all get on this call tomorrow. The 2 o'clock call.
We got some nuggets for you guys. Oh my God, I'm excited.
We got some duplication is about to really happen.
We got some marketing nuggets to help everybody go to the next level. So we're excited, guys. We're excited. We always looking for great things.
What type of coffee you drank tonight, man?
Right.
Got Dunkin' Donuts, water, Dunkin' Donuts.
They got all the energy, and I'm like, yeah.
Life, I'm riding.
Oh man.
You like this though?
Yeah, I was sipping it.
You know, ain't nothing.
I was see what's left.
That is Smith.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get Danielle in here because I can't even see it.
Let's get our Queen Danielle in here.
All right.
Before we go to bed, I'm tired. That sounds so
Ain't
conscious.
no sleep.
You know what I said? Because I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's the words. I'm always sound like I'm up top. You did.
Hey, right.
Whatever, New Yorkers.
Keep my hat to the side.
Don't hate. Don't hate.
How we do New York time? Up my hat to the side, my line cut.
Hey.
So let me tell you, last time before you get off, when we went to Dallas, Texas, right, to a convention, why Christopher Terry guys had the hat on like this? And he's from the Bronx.
For this, start pulling off his joint. I was like, he's
turned his head to the back.
He's like this.
Hey.
Everybody was screaming. The crowd went.
He started
crazy.
taking off his regular clothes, like.
He like, come on, I ain't wearing this suit. Oh my God. That is the CEO of this organization. Yeah. He was amazing. He was amazing.
So how's the company come? Mika, this is how the company's going. We up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've been talking with my team and other people that's outside of this business.
From 12 o'clock.
From 12 o'clock.
We winning.
3 hours of this, and it doesn't even feel like it's been that long. How our business is going, we are excelling. The question is, when are you prepared to join?
Hello.
When are you ready to pull up and get engaged? Yeah, get engaged.
It's an amazing. I mean, you won't regret it.
You see how I was at Cannon? You know, I've been a go-getter.
You won't regret
Ain't nothing changed. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get that bag. I'm gonna go help some people along the way. We're gonna pour in. We're gonna show some love. I got some tools that make me a whole lot better than when you first met me.
Absolutely.
Drip. Coming for the bag. Eat it.
Let's put Danielle up here.
Let me go get Danielle in here. Connection is not so good.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. I appreciate you, man. See you on the call, man.
Yeah, I'll be up there.
You gonna be there for the Rich University at 11 o'clock call?
Nah, we got one at 2 o'clock, right?
Well, you need to. You gotta.
We got your home.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They're gonna
you're right. You're right. I'll be on there.
I mean, yeah. You a leader now. You a leader now. Lead. Let them. They gotta lead by example.
He said, "Oh yeah."
Come on now. You got to get the information so you can pass it along the line, so you can teach your people how to. You got to teach them how to get fish, so they can eat for days.
That's right.
That's
Forever.
We only been reason why we've been around so long is because we were in the trenches. We went to those meetings. We stayed on these calls, even when we might not have want to. We reconditioned our minds and been on and just received all those nuggets, and all of a sudden it pops. Ah man, I could do it. I could do the presentation. I can do whatever in the world I want to do.
Absolutely.
Anyway, man, I'll see you at 11 o'clock, King. King's
All right.
That's right.
All right. See y'all in the morning.
Yes, yes.
Let's talk to me. Who's next? Who's next? We're gonna do this at 5 o'clock in the morning. Danielle, Queen Danielle, let's go. Won't be able to watch the live video unless they're in your selected audience. Let's go. You ready, Danielle? Shake that.
I'm mad you like this.
She like,
I'm in the You do it.
I said, you got a whole lot. Why this thing always come out?
I told myself I was gonna go to bed.
Oh wow, there you go.
I had to put my Bluetooth in.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, I have to put my Bluetooth. What's going on?
She done spent $100.
Yeah. Yes. Listen, I'm gonna let Forex pay. I'm gonna let my Forex pay for me for the pad I really want though. That thing like $500. I said it's all right. I'm coming to get that with that residual income I be getting.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
That's
right.
You look like you wide awake. Oh, you don't drink coffee. I forgot.
No, I don't drink no coffee now. No, I ain't have no coffee. I don't know why I'm so wide awake. Anyway, it's all good though. I'm up, man. I'm up. I finished up my paper.
She writing paper. You still writing another paper?
No, I'm not writing no paper. I was studying my word. I was studying my word. I hadn't had a chance to get in my word like that. So I was like, let me get some nuggets in while I gotta cover all aspects. Cause
what was you reading?
I was reading 1 Corinthians 9 and chapter 7. And it was just speaking about getting basically what God, like you put in the work. It's almost like a reaping what you sow type deal about script. Just reaping what you sow, you put in the work, and God, you gonna get the reward. So it was just something that dropped in my spirit. So I was like, well, I didn't even know I'm like, 1 Corinthians, what is this talking about?
Like you open it and just find it all of a sudden, right?
Right. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, whoa, what is this? So I was like, let me just write it down.
That's what you did with your daughter.
Yeah. I'm like, let me just write this down in my journal. I got my different journals that I have. So just going over some stuff. That's it. Gotta keep myself enriched. As much, especially as this business is starting to grow rapidly, it's very important to know. I don't never want to get caught, not necessarily slipping, but sometimes from a better relationship standpoint, that's been an area I can't say I won't say it's my weakness, but it hadn't been cultivated. The building and maintaining relationships. That's one thing I can say I've learned about myself in this space, the importance of it. You can't really do nothing if you don't have that fortitude to put yourself, like selfishness is not allowed in this space.
That's right.
And even though I don't consider myself a selfish person, I like, sometimes being impatient, that's a part of selfishness. It plays into stuff, not wanting to get that stretch to help somebody else. That's a part of it. It all falls into stuff. And even though you don't you know, that's one of those back ones where you can't, you know, some people it's just naturally you be like, okay, you selfish, I don't know what, but that's something you kind of look at and be like, dang, that can be considered a form of selfishness if you think about it. So like, yeah, I'm like, okay, Daniel, you know, you got to realize the importance of relationship building and things of that nature, and just maintaining the relationships. And so I'm like really, really honing in on that from the spiritual standpoint, and then the mental standpoint. That's just self-development. You know, I've been in going to sleep to John C. Maxwell right in my ears. He been
Oh
talking all
yeah.
type. Listen, talking sweet nothings to me. It's all good, sweet everything to me. Listen, jokers be like, you ain't called me last night. We ain't got nothing to talk about. We gonna do business? Okay, I ain't think so. Listen, don't call me until you ready to jump in this, and then we make and talk. Then jump in, get plugged in. Then you gotta let me see something for real. You can't. It's too much real estate. You gotta bring. If you're not bringing value to me, then you can't be in my space.
IPA, baby, income
Listen,
producing activities. Are you
all
a part
day,
of that process?
all day.
Definitely sound like the military, because I'm telling you, y'all are beasts. Both of y'all. Y'all beasts, because y'all can stay up, and the next thing I know, like I'm getting up from work, and I'm like, good morning. She's like, good morning. I'm like, well, damn, we both
I do. I feel like I've been sleeping too long. I have my behind right up, like, yo, this is something need to
you
get
see that
done.
green pussy up? Because we be up. I ain't gonna kill it. I took my computer from my bedroom and put it downstairs just so I can force myself to get out
To
that
get out the bed.
and come downstairs so I can work effectively.
Right. Whatever it is you have to do. When I'm at Didi house, that's how I am. I have my computer set up downstairs because it's gonna force me to come. It's gonna force me to come downstairs. And once I'm down, I ain't going back up there. Not for a while. Like I bring everything down. The phone, the
I just feel
charger,
like I'm
everything.
working and moving. My energy will build up.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
Man,
this is
tonight was the bomb, boy. Shareem, you came through this thing dropping crazy nuggets. That dialogue with your cousin from North Carolina? Oh, that was powerful. That was powerful. I can't wait. I can't wait to just see it. People gonna respond to that because it was so transparent. Number one, he was your cousin. He was y'all's cousin. So it even though that was your cousin, that he you could tell that how you always say you could tell if a person has been exposed to the information and if y'all have talked about it, y'all got his trust. Because just because you're some kin to somebody, that don't mean that they mess with you on that
That's
level.
right.
You know what I
That's
mean? That
right.
don't mean that you can go to them, but like that he very, intrigued by what you guys are doing, and he definitely trusts y'all. And he when he said he wanted to start asking questions, I said, oh my God, this about to be good. So I'm sitting in, I was like, let me see what's gonna happen. And when he was y'all, you was talking to him, and Dre, you related, you brought it down to where to his understanding, his level of understanding. So even though, you could have, went way left with him, you brought it down to where he could understand it, where he could actually relate to it. It wasn't too much.
Far
So that was
fetched. Right.
that was a major, just being able to transition and tie all of that stuff in is big, because y'all got it. Y'all been doing this for a while now, and regardless of how many people be like, oh, y'all just regular people, y'all regular, but y'all not regular. Like y'all can run with the best of them for real, especially when just talking back and forth and knowing what it is. Like for real, y'all can run with the best of them for real. And then so when you did that, Drake, I noticed, even everything, he got even more lax and was like, well, he became very vulnerable, and he was like, honestly, I ain't no risk taker. I'm almost like, yo, I'm scared. Like this type of stuff, what y'all talking about, honestly scares me. And so, Shareem, that's when you came in and knocked that thing right down. Like, what you
I'm
mean?
like this.
I
I'm
said,
like,
come on,
yo,
then, sis. I was
I'm like, you
screaming.
ain't a risk taker.
Right.
We don't, man, we don't.
And when he said that though, like, I promise you, I could relate to him, because when I got the three people, I was like, man, where, like, I felt like myself just kind of stopped. And I said, well, what's going on with you, Daniel? I was like really like in the mirror, like, come on, gut checking myself. And I'm like, listen, you've done this before. You've gotten on the stage in front of a million strangers with no family support. My first show, nobody was there. It was me, my coach, a guy I was dating, and my two friends. But that initial, the one where they did the judges, where I knew I was being judged at 9 o'clock that morning, that was all. It was just me, him, and my coach. And only him in the audience with a bunch of strangers. I didn't. Everybody else had like a whole bunch of support there, and I would never forget just standing there. But because I already knew I had put the work in, you couldn't tell me it wasn't showtime. I didn't care. I didn't care because I had already put the work in. I was very confident because I don't care. Like, yo, man, please, this work has been done. I was so confident that I like nobody. I didn't see nobody. I didn't know what everybody else looked like until after I seen pictures. You know what I mean? That light hit us, and they told us to walk out. I just remember myself smiling. I didn't care how, and those shows are expensive to do. You got to get the suit made. You got to hope that the suit, fit right the day of, because your body constantly changes up until the show. It's ridiculous. You pay to do the show. You don't know if you don't know how you're gonna do. You may not even play. I didn't know if I was gonna place or not. I told myself I was gonna place. In my head, I had already played. I didn't care. I said I'm breaking home some hardware because I put this work in, but that confidence was there because I know what I had did. So now that's what I do. I really channel that same energy because it's no different. It's no different. You see results from everybody else, and these results so tangible. When you do a show, them results is not tangible like that. Them judges may not like that look that you bring to the stage. It's such a space of uncertainty. But in this space is certain. It's like something you gonna be different, being exposed to this in some type of way. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You will not leave this space the same way that you came in, period.
Absolutely.
You just won't. You just won't. So, man, I'm just like, boy, this is like so freaking amazing. I'm like, Lord, I don't never, like Didi said, we've done pretty much everything with one another when it came down to business. I've done the business ventures with Didi. I knew she wasn't going to do nothing. I said, girl, I go run this business. But off the strength of who she is, I'm like, I always got your back. But when I seen this, I called Didi. Didi be tired of me. I said, let me tell you something, yo. We can't mess this up. I'm like, this right here is it. I'm like, if it is nothing else, this right here. I hit my older sister up every week. I be like, yo, you need to get on this call. She be like, I'm doing this. I be like, get on the next one. Every week, I don't care. She gonna keep telling me no until she tell me yeah. I don't care, because the moment she do, I be like, hey, what you doing? She be thinking I be calling her to talk. Hey, man, you need to jump on this call. She be like, that. I don't care. I don't care because I know you don't have nothing that's doing what this could do. I know, this stuff is, man, I'm telling you, and it's not only that, it's like really, really, that back to that relationship portion, that speaks volumes to me, because that's an area that I've really been praying for my family. It's so much division in families. The devil don't like to see unity, period. Where it's strength in numbers, that's true. The Bible says, even where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there will I be in the midst also. So you think you multiply those 2 or 3, and you tell me what's going to happen. It's going to be an explosion. You talking about impact? You talking about kingdom impact? Like, that thing going to go. I'm telling you, so I see these, like, it's strength in numbers, man. It's strength in numbers. It's strength in unity.
Me back up with that.
I'm telling you, like, I just feel it. And seeing how fast everything is taking off, I'm like, yo. Yeah, so it's just like, Daniel, you prepare your mind for it, no matter how late it get. Like the John C, the mental development has to happen. Like Bob Proctor got to play in my head. John C. Maxwell gonna get paid. I like an hour each day. Like, it's just stupid intentional with it, because that's what's gonna keep the retention there. That's what's gonna keep everything together. That now I get what what numbers is. Numbers don't lie and things of that nature. We're not speaking none of that stuff over BTI. We're gonna be that organization to reverse all that stuff about that kickback. Everybody that love, they coming back. Everybody that come, they gonna stay. They have what you gonna leave for. You know what I mean? I say, yo, we're not going to experience that. We're going to reverse these numbers. We will change that. We will change that because of the foundation that we have. That the foundation that we build, I've done 3, the multi-level marketing. This is not network marketing. This is something different. This ain't network marketing. The whole structure of it is different. God bless Christopher Terry. God bless Dr. China and Logic Mix on down, Jewel Tankett, the whole nine. Because when I first seen it, I said, I scratched my head. I looked around. I said, first of all, I said, these is couples. The first thing I noticed was how many couples was in it. Like, I said, I ain't never seen this before. I'm like, and they really, really like thriving in this thing. Like, they got one another back. He holding her up. She holding him up. You just like, dang, the support is crazy. It makes it impossible for the resistance to come. Like, the resistance can't win in this. You have no choice but to really exactly.
She said, how did COVID-19 affect this? Not much.
COVID-19, it actually made our business stronger.
Yeah,
right. Listen, this thing recession proof.
To the market,
right?
But in the beginning part of it, we made. Well, I'm not gonna do any complaints, but I can just say this: we made some tuition. We made some tuition money.
I made enough to pay my mortgage for 2 months.
We made some tuition. I mean, it just in the beginning part of it. Yeah, I mean, it's doing right now a lot of fluctuation, but you can still win. You can definitely still win.
I ain't good.
You ain't good. Y'all said you ain't good. There go Dre. Off, yeah, in the middle of COVID-19.
That 300 bits. I look. That didn't know me studying like that. Did you, G?
Look. Yes.
Nika, COVID-19 again. Geopolitical issues do affect the market. It does change the market, but it did not. It actually this whole Corona COVID-19 stuff. It actually made our business, this business that we're in right now, made it a whole lot stronger because we're able to use tools that nobody else was using like that.
And from the comfort of our home.
Yeah, from the comfort of my home. I'm running my whole business from home.
I can't wait, yo.
In pajamas. Not like we was at Canon and taking calls unnecessary. Canon, I'm gonna tell you what, because you worked in the business with me, Mika, and I know you're still watching. What Canon did, they got me used to hearing no's and talking to different customers from different areas all day, right? So I'm in the call center. I'm taking the call. Thank you for calling Canon. I'm speaking. How may I help you? My problem is such and such. You might get some irate customers. So how did you change? I learned how to transition the topic, make them laugh about whatever, and just have fun with the call. So. In doing that, and this business intertwined with each other, plus what I was trying to do in real estate, which I haven't really had a chance to harness my real estate skills. But again, I was able to take everything that I've been able to do, whether it was music, military, just dealing with different cultures, multi-level areas, and talking with people from Canon on the phone. I'm able to put that all together, and we're able to make a lot of things happen in this space. So the windows of opportunity is open. It changes, it fluctuated the market, but it does not stop us. It actually made a lot more people richer, quite honestly. I've seen this, we've been getting richer. I'm never going back to a 9 to 5. I don't have to. I will always, to the day I die at this point, I'm going to work from home. I'm going to build my business from home. I'm going to build my network. I'm going to build my net worth. I don't have to go no further than this door if I don't have to make a couple plays and make it happen. I'm jumping my phone right now. I'm doing IPA. I'm doing an income producing activity right now by giving you this information.
Right.
Right. I'm a messenger.
Yes, sir.
Drip.
That's it.
So our business, what we do is we build relationships.
Yes.
Through residuals, and we definitely are producing results.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Rich University. Thank you. We leveled up with a lot of whole different teams. So I hope that answers a bit of your questions. If you got more, definitely, if you don't leave it here, just get in contact with me tomorrow or in the morning. Yeah, that's right. So what's IPA? IPA is income producing activities. What are you doing throughout your day and your time that is creating? It's going to be an activity. What are you doing to create income? Right? small little things. Me getting on this and talking and reading, because it increases my mental. All right. I'm coming up with different things to talk about. Getting on the charts, right? Taking time to educate myself.
Getting on business calls.
Getting on business call, helping a lot of people. My team, from the time that I was at Canon Mika, I only had probably a team of 3 people. Today I have a team a little bit over 50. And some of them are active, some of them are inactive.
They're on a team,
but if they're on a team, they may not be as active. May not be as active as me, but I got some other people like right now, right? We have Demetria, we got Didi on the line, we got Danielle on the line right now. We have Eric on the line. I got a lot of people from different areas. I have a team of over 50 people right now, fastly growing to 75. So yeah, we definitely making some plays again. Started off with 3 people when I left Canon. Now we're up to about 50, and we still moving the needle.
Oh my God.
That's
yesterday
crazy.
was the beast.
October 4th was my last day of working 9 to 5. And there's no knock on the 9 to 5, but if you can at least learn how to combine the two, right? Learn how to trade and work your job, work your business. Like if you put as much effort in your job as you would do your business, you will see an incredible amount of results. Now that takes incredible discipline, right? It was a learning curve to be home and learn how to make money and intertwine it with everything that I had going on, but it can be done, and it did get done. It's still getting done, and I can't do nothing but just keep getting better. So I highly encourage the person that's listening to this, combine the two. Stop thinking that you can't.
That's good.
Stop thinking that what you can't do. Find out how you can do. You can put whatever you put your mind to. Put the grind to it. Put the plan together. And get out of the hole that you're in and start opening doors of opportunity for yourself. Because I believed in myself enough to know that where I'm at right now, or where I was at that point, wasn't it. I'm built for something a whole lot more. I'm special.
Yes, you are.
I'm special, and I know that, and I knew that, so I made a play for it, and I put the chips on myself. And there were some other people, even when I was at training, they believed
on
in
yourself.
managers, my supervisors, all the people in there was like, when you leaving? Before I even said when I was leaving, basically it's time for you to go. We know where you go, where you headed.
Wow, that's powerful.
When you going to do that, when you're going to do your business. When does your boss ever come to you, or when do the people in your workspace ever come to you and tell you when you're leaving? What's holding you up? What's the hold up? They see something different in you. They don't see you as the person that's in front of them right now. They see more of you. That's how I took out of it. When I was studying for my real estate exam, I would go talk to the Koreans, Jerry and Julie. They ran the food area. That was their actual business inside of a business. And Jerry would pull me to the side. He's smart. He was a financial analyst, upper management level, who walked away from that to start his own business. And he would break down mathematical equations and give me game.
That's awesome.
We don't look alike. We ain't from the same cultures. Why is he giving me this kind of game? He would talk to me about business-related things, right? I was walking around with my books in my hand. I'm doing this job that nobody really want to do. I'm not getting paid my worth, but I knew I was more than that. I knew I was special. So that was a humble. Oh my God, that was a humbling. Oh my God.
That was definitely humbling.
That was, and I took it like a chip. I knew.
Because it was a blessing to even receive that at the time.
Right.
So.
And on that note, thank you, Miss Irene Everett at Canon.
We appreciate her.
Open the door because I was in a bad situation. And you gave me the window of opportunity. You believed in me. You looked at a few things. You was like, man.
but you put like you trusted, you trusted
Well,
me.
you got
Trick,
to
you
do
like,
that.
man. You probably like, man, but I see a lot of potential what he brings to the table, man. My record looks good over here, but some over here didn't look good. For those that know, they know. I ain't perfect, but I have refused to let negativity stop me from reaching my destiny. I got a goal. I'm going to get there, and I'm coming with a whole army of people that feel that way.
Let's go.
Nothing's going to stop me.
And the awesome part
Nothing's
about
going
it
to stop
is you
me.
don't have to be perfect. God said we have to be good when He created us, and that's enough.
You got to know when to be humble. So when you get humble, you got to know when to take that last piece of crumb and build off of it.
Have positive stuff going on.
I came to conquer. Every step along the way, I came to conquer. I came to eat. Bread talk.
Bread talk.
Go.
That's a fact.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
I'm coming, and I'm bringing some people with me that think
Let's
like
go.
me, that think bigger than me.
Right. That's smarter.
That's smarter than me. And allow me to be me. See?
Absolutely, but I can tell you one thing: it's room at the top, guys.
Definitely.
Because the bottom is definitely crowded. It's room at the top for people to start thinking different, to start believing in themselves. It's a room.
Pull up.
And nobody becomes great on their own.
Pull up.
Nobody becomes great on
That's
their
good. That's good, Shareem. That's good.
All those sayings,
I like that. I'm gonna write this down.
You get in a space and then you get it, right?
I'm about to take notes.
All those things seem cliche until you get in the space. And then you understand what they really mean. Then you get the passion behind what you say. Because you become so afraid, like, oh, I don't want to speak into it, like what Dre said, into the business getting you, until I am getting you. And then your passion develops, and then it becomes like, without thinking, you start to speak those things as though they were.
That's right.
Yep.
Because it's really inside of you. You don't have to fake it. This is not a fake. So when Corey was trying to give us an excuse, you know that people give you excuse when they don't believe enough in themselves. Why? Because you was there.
Right.
You was
know
there.
what it looks like.
You gave yourself an excuse.
And I believe.
But you pushed beyond the excuse and you made a decision. Because you wanted to change some stuff. You said, if I keep doing what I've been doing, I'm going to keep getting those same results. But when I make a decision, right, when I start to make a different decision, I'm going to get a different result.
That's right.
Take that crumb. Build off of that crumb. When I was at Cannon, to me, from where I came from and what I've been doing, I worked at the Pentagon. How did I get at Cannon? That's going to be in my story when I tell my story.
Cannon's not a bad company.
Cannon not a doing. No, what I was doing, but I got so many nuggets out of it beyond being humble. What up? Hey, what up? Hey, yo, that's Jump. What's going on, Jump? What you doing up? Jay, I appreciate you chiming in. She says, so this ain't no Amway. No.
No.
Amway, baby. This is Forex.
Yeah.
Forex. Does it have a network marketing aspect to it? Yes. Amway, you have to sell to make money. You gotta sell.
I used to do Amway years ago. Amway. Yeah, but you don't.
It has an aspect to it, but it's not Amway.
It's harder to make money through Amway. Yeah, this way you can make money in 2.5 seconds.
Amway, you know what? Amway is still one of the biggest
depending on how you type
businesses in the world. So
I'm pretty sure they don't have 410 chairman 10s. Yeah. I'm just saying.
They big. We got some. Yeah, 74-year-old pulling in 750. He ain't even trade yet. Well, not that he ain't trade yet, but he ain't even trade to make that money. You know how much? Yo, if you have $25,000 in your account, your trade account, do you know how much leverage you have if you use improper risk management? Your threshold, even in the indices market, oh my God, you could go back 10K in your account.
That's not even saying that's what you start off with. Say you grew it, because I've grown accounts before. So past
Yes.
doesn't guarantee future results. So let me say that first. But you could take a significant amount of money, and the market may say we're going negative. The market is fluctuating, it goes in a different direction, and you could be down a couple thousand. But man, that joint turned around, and that's what it did to me the other day. It turned around on me. Ooh. Next thing you know, I'm like, oh, yo, I gotta post this. I gotta send this to my team. That is, but I didn't show them. But I showed you how I was doing in Bitcoin, and I showed you how I was doing in US 30, and I showed you how I was doing it in regular Forex market. So I got indices, I got Forex, I got cryptocurrency going on. And look, I'm telling you, man, that thing turned around. I was like, yo, I gotta show them this. I couldn't help myself.
And you just be praising God when that thing turned around.
Yeah.
Because boy, there's been moments when it did, and then it's up, and then it close mouth. You ain't got enough money.
So I say that to say this: keep take a look. Listen, you can take a loss when you got your 401k, baby. You can take a loss when you got.
You do take loss.
You do take a loss. That's what I said. You gonna take a loss. You can take losses. But the beautiful thing about this space is if you utilize proper risk management and you understand where you went wrong at, and understand yourself, your temperament, and how you interact with the market. Because I don't care. If you were a gambler, it's gonna come out and it's gonna show. If you never was a gambler, you might come out. It might come out and show. But
if you win so fast,
right, when you in a space of people that's taking wins and losses before, they be like, man, it's all right, you're gonna get that back. You're gonna get that back.
That's true.
You never
take
a real loss until you say, I'm not getting back in the game.
That's right.
Right? Now I learned a little bit about my temperament. I learned a little bit more about the market. I learned that I need to get out a little sooner.
We need to follow the plan.
I need to follow the plan.
Follow the plan.
Practice proper risk management at all times and stop letting your feelings get in the way. Now I don't have to worry about the broker no more. I'm the broker. I control when and when I can get in and out the market. Is it real? Yes. I got more control over it than I would if it was my 401k. I can't. Yeah, people nose diving 14. There's a guy that lost when this COVID thing jumped rope. I knew some guys that lost like $14,000, $15,000 at one snap. They ain't had no control when to pull out that market. That's cool. I'd rather put the control on myself. It's like this. If I'm driving my vehicle and I get into an accident and get banged out, right? I'm not as upset. I walk away. I'm upset that the car got damaged. It's cool. But if somebody else gets in my vehicle and they crash my vehicle, I'm ready to say, I'm hoping they all right. But I know I'm more upset that I gave them the keys to drive my vehicle, and I ain't gonna speak bluntly, but mess it up. You know what I'm saying? They mess up my vehicle, and that's happened before.
I was thinking
more than once.
I was thinking
I've given people the keys to my vehicle, and I had to get. Oh, man, that one time when I wasn't even supposed to be in New York. I would have been UA. I let somebody ride my whip and go up the block, jack my vehicle up. Now I can't get back to VA. Thank God. Yeah, we made it back. Thank God. That's another story, but we made it back. That was God's grace. Because he met somebody on the way up. My partner, anyway, that's another whole story. But we got back. But I gave somebody the keys to my vehicle and they damaged my vehicle. That's the same thing that's happening when you're giving your money to these 401ks and these other investors, these Roth IRAs, and now I gotta sit and wait for y'all to make the right and wrong moves. I got the power to control the rights and wrong. Not saying don't have those 401ks, but I got an extra layer. And now I can sit at home and call my plays. I'm the quarterback.
Hey. And I think Tom, we don't even know what those 401ks and mutual funds are.
I don't know what.
Because we never look at them. Why? Because it looks fun.
I trust you to do it. You got it. You got it. You just take care of it. You're gonna take a large piece and give me back half an onion. So I could have got 3/4 of that onion. You know, of course somebody got to get a little piece so you can get 3/4. But now you allowing them to take their 3/4 and you get back the quarter. I want the third. I want the 3/4.
But it's just an interesting space to be in, guys. It's not prepared food. I just say, you know, right now we're running a special where you can come in for free and kind of get a taste of the medicine.
You voted for Trump, right?
Anyway,
What do you have to lose?
Can I finish my statement? Thank
What do you have to lose?
Thank you.
I'm just take that back. I'm just messing around.
We're running a special right now where you can come in and you can trade for free.
What is this?
We have less than 14 days now.
Mika, you need to get on the opportunity call.
So I wouldn't say tomorrow, but Sunday is gonna be a better
Sunday,
time. You can
Sunday,
actually trade. The market
Sunday.
opens
I
back
need
up.
you on the opportunity call at 8 o'clock.
Right.
What's a good time to get in contact with you tomorrow?
She said, "Hell, what?"
No, because I talked about Trump. She probably.
Oh.
I was just playing, man. I'm just playing. What do you have to eat? I'm just playing. It's like 4 o'clock. And allow me to, you know, I gotta.
He's silly now. He can't sleep.
Nah, but what's a good time to give you right there? Tell me what's a good time to give you a call in the afternoon. And
cause he's not getting
let's
up.
set the play up.
I'm
getting up. I'm getting up at 11
Yeah, we got 11 o'clock call.
Yeah, I gotta congratulate all the new people we brought in. You know, y'all. We as a collective, the team,
we right there. Did you check?
Yeah,
Did you check? Did you check, Danielle?
Huh?
Did you check?
Check what?
Check your status.
What we talking about? What happened? Hold on.
Check. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting ready to
What's up? Come on, talk to me.
I know it. Hold on.
I'm gonna check.
Look, she thought she gonna check.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Then.
I can't even get on my phone to go find it. I'm using it.
I got it right
here. Yeah, Mika, hit me up. Let me know it's a good time to call you in the afternoon. And Sunday 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, of course, because you're in Virginia. Sunday at 8 o'clock. I'm available on Sunday anytime. All right, cool.
And that goes for anybody that's sitting fine what we're
8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. I need y'all to download MetaTrader 4. Download on your phones, your iPhones, or your Androids. Go to your app store and download MetaTrader 4. That's the first thing y'all need to do. And then I need y'all on, I'll provide y'all with some, the webinar link that we do on Zoom. Right? And then we'll go from there. Leave a comment, inbox me.
Not yet.
Leave a comment.
Not yet? Okay.
It ain't changed yet?
Not yet.
Hey, you know how to calculate your numbers, right?
We're going over that.
I just know the legs. I just know legs. I don't know the other stuff.
Yeah, we're going over it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Well, today at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, today at 2.
Expression is priceless.
Yeah, we might run over a little bit.
I doubt it.
Nah, no, because we get fired again.
Right.
But we got some real good nuggets for tomorrow. I'm super excited.
But that stuff is needed. That stuff is needed though, because it's still it's late, but because the level of momentum and the real men, the way that it need to be done to get that foundation, to get them rooted, that hour honestly is sometimes it's just not enough. Not right now. You got to do you. So whatever is being said, is being said, and guess what? At the end of the day, they'll see the value. Because at the end of the day, exactly. At the end of the day, you can always hang that phone up, but they stay on those calls for a reason. You know what I mean? They stay on those calls for a reason.
I love it, man.
So I don't even try to rush it. I'm like, whatever. You need
this.
You
get in this space, though, Danielle, can you contest that? As you get in this space, you realize that it's more than the money.
Yeah, it's so much more than the money.
That money.
But I just want you to know, like, even looking now, I carry, this is my cell phone, I carry my wine. And I carry, you know, it should be all around you. But you need to carry your wine. Even if you have a different business, you need to carry your wine. You need to see your goals in front of you continuously. You keep reminding yourself why you have to win.
Right.
It's just so many nuggets you can do to help anybody, right? And it could have been a different business you was in and you was excelling, and then you come in here and you excel even greater because you're helping somebody. Each one teach one in this business. And it's such a
Hope in the world, baby.
it's such an opportunity that I'm so grateful that God has given us this platform for so many reasons. It's brought us closer as a couple. It's helping him find himself. It's helping me find myself. And then you get a chance to help other people, and you let your kids see you grow and change and develop.
That's the part I love.
There's so many.
I definitely can. That's one thing I constantly.
Ladies and gentlemen, this woman Danielle Robinson, Miss Wealth. She was able to bring her daughter, 20-year-old daughter, into this space.
Man.
That's
one thing I always tell her.
Watch her do what she's doing right now.
Yeah.
She's shining right now. She ate the food. And you know what? And it'll really just take other people to really believe in you. Because again, you expect your mother to believe you. You expect your father to believe you. You expect your sister. You expect your brother. You expect somebody that's real close to you believing you. But when a stranger believes in you and see the potential, it just further pushes you over.
It pushes you.
Man. You don't know me from where. Why you believe in me so much? Because I see the potential in you. I see what you can become.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that draws people to you, like, wow, so I finally found somebody that sees me outside of those that already know me. They judge me. They know my rights and wrongs. I'm trying to recreate myself. And I finally found somebody that believes that I can go further. And all of a sudden, boom, it all switches. It changes. Everything changes. All this good stuff starts happening in your life. That's powerful, boy.
Yeah. It is. Oh my God, it is.
A year ago, you could not get me on Facebook to do a live.
A couple months ago, like a couple weeks ago.
You could, I never did live.
You changed. It forces you to change.
It does. It does. You be like, oh my God. Even this week, I think today, I didn't get a chance to get on live, and I was like, man, I gotta do it live, but now I'm here. So I feel I'm like, yo, you gotta do it. Because I remember saying myself, I gotta do what my chairmans do. I gotta do what my chairmans do. They doing live, that means I'm doing live. Period. And literally just those couple of lives that I did 3, and I got a goal to do 3 a day. And I'm just like, you like just being into it. I said, okay, Dan, you gotta condense the time even more. If you need the first thing in the morning live. You got to get up at 4. I'm up now, so this my live for the day already. This my live for the day already, so I'm good. But back to where exactly. Just like Dre, you was saying, one of y'all was saying. Either way, we was saying. But that was the thing. Like you see, when my daughter called me back and said she was gonna join, like that. Because I had her, so I had a young motherhood don't come with no blueprint. Parenting period don't come with a blueprint. But I was literally in the midst of growing up myself, and boom, that happened. So then I went into the Navy, so I didn't have a chance to really parent her like I needed to because I was away. But that had to get done because I had to take care of her. So and then now it's like before I knew it, she was out the house, and I'm sitting there like, oh my God. Where did the time go? Is she equipped enough? Like, Lord have mercy. Like, literally, these are the conversations I was having with God. And I'm just like, man, I'm like, it got away from me. The time got away. I didn't get a chance to talk to her even about money sometimes. I remember taking her to the bank the first time and things like that. I'm just like, yo. I'm like, God, if you give me something, I promise you, like, I would get it right. She was the very first person I thought about. I said, you need to get on this call. And she know how I am. I'm very standoffish. You grown now. Hey, I'm not going to get in your space. But with Dash, I remember she called me. She woke up early to go get this tattoo on her leg. I said, that's a nice tattoo. I was driving. I said, the call is at 9. That's when we was doing them at 9. I said, the call is at 9. She was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I said, the call is at 9, Taja. I didn't care about nobody else being on that call that night but her. And I think I might have been like a couple of days in, and I was driving, trying to get back up to Virginia. I said, you got to get on the call. I said, I don't ask for much. She's like, I'm just so tired. And then I got to Dee house just in time, and I logged on the call, and I went into participants, and she was on the call. I said, thank you, Jesus. I was so happy. I said, I hope she opened up her mind to receive. 2 days later, I didn't follow up with her right away. She texted, she said, Mom, she said, that was some good information. I said, yeah, it was, huh? I said, we'll be in touch. You know, you said you sleeping. Go ahead and go to sleep. She called me back 2 days later. She's like, I'm about to sign up. She's like, Forex, I want to sign up to that today. I said, Lord Jesus. Like, yo, so, and I'm like, yo, and I kind of, now we talk, you know, and when it, from relationship, mine and her relationship has blossomed. Because I promise you, a year ago, me and her we was at it because, you know, I'm just like, you know, you know, the whole mama thing, and she wasn't getting it. I'm just like, oh my God, like what is going on? Like, Jesus, take the wheel, please. But now to see us in even this space, we sit down and literally talk about, you know, the family. Wealth, like have real wealth conversations with my daughter. She sent me videos off of YouTube, like, oh my God, I think it was Dr. Jewel Tanker and one of the guys, I can't remember his name, Mark or somebody.
Dwayne Lodge?
Huh?
Was it Dwayne Lodge?
No, it was the other guy. He bald headed. He was on one of the other calls too last week. Either way, and it was him. It was him, Dr. China. It was him, Dr. China, and Dr. Jewel. It was about 2 months ago. And she at work, she gonna hit me up talking about, you need to get on this call. I said, huh? She said, get on it. Log on, what you doing? I said, what are you doing? She said, I'm at work, but I done left my desk. She said, I couldn't miss it. Oh my God, I couldn't miss. She was whispering. I said, I'm getting on. Don't worry about it. But that at age 20, like you, I'm like, yo, thank you, Jesus. You know, thank you, Jesus, because the paradigm shift has taken place. All because that alignment. I said, oh my God, like literally, you know, you pray and hope and I don't know about anybody else, but you pray and hope and wish that, you know, I'm like, I don't want my kids to come up on no insurance money because I'm not here. Like, what type of mess is that? I'm like, God, I need a tool. I don't want to have to wait on no TSP and none of that stuff neither. Like, I need something else that's going to really, really prepare all of them into wealth. Like, let's just be real. I said, man, you live better. Your money ain't everything, but it makes life easier. You got options, man. And if you, when I see some people, especially people that I grew up with, and they, you know, they skeptical, I'm like, you can't even afford to be skeptical right now. What else do you have? You can't afford to be skeptical right now.
You cannot.
Real talk.
That is a bold
I don't think anybody can afford.
I don't. I really don't. Like, what you mean? What is there to think about? Tell me, what else do you have? What other option do you have? And like, real talk. You don't have no. I had to have this conversation with myself. Why would I wait till I retire to make a move like this? Because when I get to retirement, that don't do nothing but set you up. My kids are still gonna be coming up. My boys gonna be eating me out of house and home. They need college funding, all types of stuff. The tuition, the other funding already gone. I use that for my daughter. You know what I mean? That's going. That ain't recurring. I need something else. I needed something else. I'm just like, so now I see this. I said, oh, we good. And more investments are gonna happen because not only has this opened me up to, you know, just trading and stuff. You talking about digital currency. You talking about Coinbase, investing in hard assets, stuff like that. So now everybody like, what you want for your birthday? Silver? You gonna buy me a share of silver? What's up? They're like, what? Gold? Either way. What's up? What you doing? What we doing? Don't you buy me no shoes? Some Bitcoin? Look, give it all to me.
Now you talking, sis?
I'm trying to tell you. Yes, I'm like, man.
Man, look, Dr. Jewel was in that video and she was showing us this is what you should be buying. And they give you want to gift something? Gift this. Dr. Jewel nuggets. And Dr. China was talking about this is what you get. Put on that little white glove and pulling out that silver.
Right.
That weight. This is what you should be investing.
That's what you exactly.
This is real. I have these coming out with big boxes. But
she also showed us some land and how to do some real estate investing as well.
Dr. Jewel and Dr.
They give you so many nuggets in this
exactly space. And literally, I'm telling you,
nothing out of this space, and you was just here for a month. You lost.
Right.
This is not something that you do for a month. This is not something you do for 2 months or 3 months. You need at least at a minimum 3 months. This ain't us selling you this. We're not just selling this. We're telling you. You need to learn about trading and to really immerse yourself in this place because we got to break a few things. certain things got to get broken.
Exactly.
We got to break.
You got that
certain
break-in
cycles that
phase.
you used to, whatever you was used to, that got you in the space that you in. You got to break that habit first, and then you can understand what we talking about. You hear about it, but when it really get into you, the windows of opportunity, that's when it starts opening. That's when it starts hitting, because you broke that cycle. All right, now I'm ready to be taught.
And that's true.
Perfect
3 months.
Perfect movie I'm thinking about. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Remember the Titans?
That's my favorite movie. That's my favorite
movie because here come this black man in this time frame when black men were supposed to be. This is
in
a racial
discrimination
time. Segregation is still in play. This is the early 70s in a predominantly white area neighborhood. This guy comes in, takes over as a coach. The town is used to this one coach. This guy emerged. This is the same time when segregation is coming into play and white players and black players are starting to play together. He took a whole team, took them away from what they were used to.
Yeah.
He broke them down.
So
they love each other. Now by the time they come back, it's all kumbaya and whatever. But he had to take them away.
He had to take them out.
The environment they
That's
were
good, Dre.
Break them down.
That's good, Dre.
And the value of teamwork.
Right.
So they can understand that it's about us. It's a we thing.
Right.
Not a me thing.
Not a me thing.
And they were able to win championships now. Now they're able
to really win.
Because he had to get broken down first. He had to really win. Destroy, then rebuild. In order to rebuild, you got to destroy it to rebuild it. Sometimes.
That's true.
So that's
you got to die.
It will break you down, get you away from what you know. Just like going in the military, boot camp.
I literally just about to say the same thing. Yeah, I was just about to say, I said boot camp. That's what they do. They break you down.
Oh, you ain't trash. And then when you get done, you're like, oh, I came out of boot camp. I'm running up and down the block. I got my Navy uniform on. I'm back in the hood.
Right.
I'm running around the projects with Navy gear on, jogging, doing something totally different because my mindset is different. I'm conditioned now.
Right.
I'm broken down and brought back up, and now I'm drunk the Kool-Aid. I'm all in. And the process worked because look, some odd years later, still paying for it. It's a gift that keeps on giving. The military is still paying for my lifestyle.
Right.
It still contributes to the lifestyle. It contributes. It doesn't pay for it. It contributes. I mean, do so many things. Look at this house that God has gifted us with.
Yeah, thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord. We can be in many other places, but you brought us here. Thank you.
Yes, that's what's next. That's what's next on my list. That house coming, boy, and it's gonna be exactly what I want.
It's coming.
I ain't got to shortchange myself, but I'm thinking big too. That I said, man, forget this. I'm going for this much. Why should I put some limits to this? I'm in a limitless space. What? Please.
Right.
All that is about to change, sis.
Limitless space. I love that.
Yeah, we're in a limitless space, man. Even stuff for even educational investments for my sons. I was looking at the coding and I seen somebody say like, oh my God, this was expensive. I was like, they're like, it's always this. I'm like, first of all, God gave us these kids, and you got to be good stewards over your kids. I'm just like, man, I said, I'm going to use some of this money, some of what my earnings, and I'm going to invest in, something for them to go ahead and listen, put them video games down. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, it's a couple of programs out there. And I'm like, but that's what this space, I'm not going to lie. I can't. Right, I'm like, I can't do this on right. I'm like, I can't do that with what the military pays me, but with what I'm getting added on to it, like because like the military for real, and these for my military people, y'all be waiting on the 1st and the 15th, like, oh my God, and be happy that I bank with Navy Federal, because Navy Federal give us that paycheck early. You know what I mean? Or USAA give us a paycheck early, because honestly, like it is, if you're not doing anything extra, you need to be doing something extra, because you can't, you like slave to that 1st and 15th check is not enough. I don't care who you are. I don't
No.
care who you are. It is not enough. You need to be in a space where your money can make money
Ain't
for you.
enough. That's
It's just
right.
not enough.
It
I
ain't
literally
enough,
told
especially
somebody
when
that.
you want more.
Exactly. Like
You gotta
you sitting here
chase
looking
it.
and you're like,
I
dang,
don't miss
man.
that.
You know, y'all look like some red bottom types, so I already know.
Listen, you already listen. That Jimmy Choo,
I
red
heard you
bottom.
too.
I'ma get one. Yeah. The go. You know what? You know how much them shoes cost. I'ma just get one pair, but I've been wanting them pair this pair since I was like 19, 20 years old. $7,000, and I'm gonna get that shoe. I don't care because I deserve it. Soon as I
That's
make
right.
chairman
That's
10,
it right
I'm
there.
going to go swipe. Take a picture of me, baby. Like that thing going down. Like because the work and the listen, yeah, that's gonna be rewarded myself after I've taken care of my hard assets and after I've made a couple of more investments. That's gonna happen. That's gonna be a gift to myself. I'm only do it one time, but it's gonna get done. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, sis. Go on, get it.
Yeah, I'm glad because Shareem, honestly, like one thing I did notice about this space when I first joined, no shine on the men. But I'm like, what are women at? You know, like I'm like, what are women at?
It's a lot of us.
It's a lot of us. It's a lot of
But
us, but it's still not.
not at the highest level.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm talking about at the top.
It's coming.
Okay? I know it's coming. I just had to put that out there.
It's coming. Because you only have chairman 100 ladies. You don't have anything higher.
Jewel Tankett is the highest ranking female.
Female, yeah.
Black. She's the highest ranking black. Because there was 100 before her, but they were not black.
Right.
Like
it's gonna happen. I'm excited. I'm like stupid. I'm stupid excited. Like I have people tell me that like, yo, you really doing this for real, huh? Yeah, why you not? What's going on?
Now we've been on here like 4.5 hours. We about to wind down.
Yeah, we probably wind down before we pick it back up in a couple of more hours.
I think we broke last time we was on here for like 3 hours.
And I'm looking at Danielle like she's so wide awake.
I am. I'm like, I say, yo, I gotta go. I'm gonna lay down at some point. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna give me like.
I'm gonna set that alarm clock for 10 o'clock though. I'll tell you that.
Tell you.
Yeah,
I need an hour.
Look, I done nodded like twice. They're like. But I promise you, I didn't until 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
It's a great day right now.
Yeah.
And mind you, the night before that, did I even go to? I got an hour sleep yesterday.
So that happened to me. Friday, the other night when we did the live. I did not go. I got an hour sleep and I woke back up and was just at it and stayed up like all night long. And I was just like, oh my God, I gotta go to sleep. I sat up.
You know what I love?
I sat on the couch and I was like just sitting here and no lie, like my head just kind of went forward. I was out for like an hour and I woke back up wide awoke. Like, okay, it's go time. It's time to trade. I started cleaning up, did a couple. I said, yo, this don't make no sense. But I was back on it. I was back thinking about the business. I said, what else do I need to do? I got to do my personal development. I'm telling you, wake up like, oh my God, what I missed. First thing I do, honestly, besides thank God, is grab that phone and go straight in Telegram. I'll be like, oh, I'm in it. What's up? What I missed? What's going on? I'm scrolling through.
When I first get up, I'm like, Lord, another day. I just thank God. I don't get out my bed. I don't touch my phone. I just say, Lord, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
Right. That's what I do. Yeah. That's what I said. That's what I said. Besides thank God, the next thing I do is grab my phone. I do a full devotional. A full devotional. I won't go on social media though. I go on Telegram because I need
to get back into my morning.
Do you know that's my alarm? It's my word saying time to get into the word.
Yeah. I have my Travis Green radio Alexa play it real loud in my ear, and I'll be like, hey Alexa.
It's so awesome.
You know what? You know what I like? They're gonna look back at this one and say, man, those guys are really genuine. They really just talking.
Yeah.
They really were on here for a long time. I'm interested to see what the views are gonna look like when I stop this, and I wonder what it's gonna look like tomorrow, like next day,
and the next day, and every day afterwards, right?
Like, wow, they was really up doing that for real. I'm like, yeah, this is genuine. We weren't selling nothing. We were just
talk and have a regular conversation.
That's
And
it.
just opening the floor to everybody else. And
Right.
originally when we were doing this, it was just us kind of like talking to the camera, and then we figured out that little feature where you could add people on. I'm like, let's go and add I think my cousin Guy was the first one, right? And I had my cousin Guy chime in. He's also an entrepreneur out in Florida, and he kept talking about how, he got his business. They had he got a dance studio down there.
Okay.
But they're about to lose. He's deeply considering closing it down because you can't close contracts. Florida's a hot box right now.
Exactly.
So he's kind of, losing money, but it pains him to do so. But when he did that to start, I was like, man, we need to bring people in on this, so it's not just us. It's all of us.
But they gotta be willing to at least take a look at it.
Yeah,
So to me, the challenge is you depriving yourself and you don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
But this makes people more interested. Stuff like this transparency and all that, and that's what it's for.
That's true. That's true.
We just try and keep it funky with y'all.
Right, because they be like, oh, well, it's just this. So they be more apt to listen versus,
Yeah, man. It ain't all
because
about
for whatever people be getting offended. We ain't trying to offend nobody. We trying to help you. We want to help you. The goal is to help you, and we gonna help you, whether you want to be helped or not. We gonna help you. We're gonna help you because you need it, and that's our charge.
Yeah. Don't play no game.
Listen, that's our charge because
it's what you need.
Like tell me again why. What other option do you have? And that's real, like for real. I'm not even being funny. What other option you got?
That's a fact. And I mean, in the beginning, you ain't feel like that, but now that it's
no, I didn't. Right, I didn't. I'd be like, you crazy. You like at least listen to the information. You know what I mean?
Oh, you say you say what? You don't want an ATM at your fingertips? What are you talking about?
So you mean to tell me you don't desire to learn, like you don't desire to educate yourself about No, you don't desire to educate yourself. Come on now, you're not gonna tell me that. Oh, everybody that wants to know something. That's why you ask questions. When you ask questions, that's a desire to want to know what's going on.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna tune down a little bit. We need a little bit of sleep because we definitely got another big day ahead of us.
Yes.
We're gonna usher in some new members.
Yes.
We're gonna celebrate them, love up on them, and then we're gonna pour back to our own selves. We're gonna fill our cup up, and then we're coming right back again, and we're gonna do it again with y'all.
Hey.
I'm gonna definitely try to get in before 12.
Right.
We'll try. Our goal is to get here by 11. Our needs we're needy. God needs us to help others, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna help them, and then we're gonna come to y'all, and we're gonna help y'all. We got some people we need to get in contact with. Use this footage. Make sure you take this, share it, like it,
share.
All of those things, all of the above.
Did you share it, Danielle?
I did share it.
I tagged her in it. This is going on.
Oh, he tagged everybody. That's
right.
It's already on your wall.
Yeah, it is on my wall. Yeah, it's up there. I'm so excited. Yes.
Spread love.
Listen,
spread love.
Be nosy.
We do up top, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We do up top. We spread love.
Yes.
What's up, B? Anyway, I'll see you in a couple hours. I was gonna say morning, but
all right. Y'all have a good morning. Rest a little bit. Love y'all.
Love you, Chairman. Let's go.
Let's go. Talk to me.
I'm gonna take a quick shower before I go to sleep. Peace. Thanks for tuning in to Bread Talk TV.